Shish oh, what a unique core. To place such importance on that brat. Could it be? Is it because he's really good at telling jokes? Spilling the tea. Once I have stabilized and properly suppressed the bone of eternity, I will kill that little cultivator. I will Bayata en Kutina Vait. Deem important, white. Snooze. Look closely. These 3 dragon patterns were born from external forces. One is from the pair of tutor techniques you cultivate. One hails from the impregnable holy city. And the last one is from your sage seal and light of virtues. Spilling the tea. Swoosh, but what about my own dragon patterns? Are you saying I'm not worthy enough for even a single dragon pattern? If you want to get into technicalities, the sage seal on the materialization of your light of virtues should have added a pattern each. The problem is that condensing dragon patterns is 2 times harder for you. It might be because your golden core has mutated. Don't act so sad. Back then, I didn't have a single dragon pattern either. I even went into secluded cultivation until I ascended to the 6th stage before I had the courage to meet others. Time is limited. Need to give you the patterns soon. Someone who didn't have a single dragon pattern was able to cultivate until they got to the heavens will? He's just trying to flirt me, isn't he? Swish swish. How are you gonna do it? I'll draw them on. You're going to draw on the dragon patterns? You're joking. This isn't some cheat. You can't just rewrite the code like that. Anyways, could you make my dragon patterns better too? Simply having dragon patterns is already good enough. Don't ask for too much. That 4th dragon pattern looks like a sword. That's right. It's the holy sword of the Eno, my favorite. That's right. It's the holy sword of the end, my favorite weapon. La web novel. And now that we have a sword, well, make the 5th one a saber. Next is the scholarly sage's eye. Each dragon pattern is related to me. Fush, the 7th pattern is the heart aperture lotus flower space, and the 8th will be my whale-shaped golden core. Fitting. Fush, the 9th pattern will complete the set, so it can't just be any ordinary pattern. This is it. Let's have me as your 9th pattern to finish things off. Swishy swish, huh? You're gonna draw yourself? It should be smooth sailing if the literal ruler of the netherworld is on my core. SHK song swoosh. Wait, why do I see myself? The 9th pattern is me. Each person who sees the 9th pattern sees their true self. Every person who sees my 9th dragon pattern sees themselves? That's interesting. I am gonna have all sorts of fun with this. The 9th pattern definitely feels like the most amazing out of the set. I can sense a huge difference between my 3rd and 9th patterns. Shisha, the spiritual energy inside my body feels like it's being cleansed from the inside out. My spiritual energy is worlds apart from what it used to be. Swish, 9 patterns spiritual emperor. Tyrannical song. Swish swish swish. Eve ascended. I have 9 patterns on my golden core now, and I've collected all the weapons. I should find a way to connect to that small black realm and contact. You have to show your divinity now. Are you ready? As you know, there are 3 stages. You show your divinity, you condense a sage seal, and then you make a profound sage speech. Showing your divinity, condensing a sage seal, profound sage speech. It's the same in the her world. Huh? I have to do all of that again? I'm not prepared at all. Oh, God. Does that mean Skylark's 8th stage demon tribulation somehow winded up with me? Well, you better prepare quickly. It's similar to how your inner demons will befall you if your profound sage speech isn't good enough. There are consequences waiting for you if your demon sage speech isn't up to standard. That being said, there was a heavenly tribulation that happened within this demon tribulation. Your show of divinity may not be limited to just the her world. Virilius Lamia, though. Shouldn't she be enough to block the inner demon's tribulation? Swoosh swoosh, the punishment for a bad demon sage speech isn't an inner demon's tribulation. If you give a bad speech, you will endure a different pain every day for the next year. The contents of my speeches are much too high level, so I can't help you. Damn. So the punishment is that I have to endure hell for a year? On the other hand, you'll obtain a very strong innate demon sage skill if you succeed. Of course, this all depends on whether you are punished or rewarded for your speech. Ebb Novel Beep. Chat 9 Province's #1 group news album documents activities settings. Beep Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. I successfully ascended to the 7th stage by borrowing the power of the Yellow Mountain ceremony. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. This Yellow Mountain ceremony was very successful. Everyone, thank you for your support. Fairy Lychee, congratulations. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Young Master Phoenix Slayer Senior Yellow Mountain, Dowdu, and Fairy Fleeting Life disappeared after they finished their dance. How did the wedding ceremony end? Chat history close, CI send, S. Beep Beep Retired Scholar Drunken Moon. A new profound sage is showing their divinity. Could it be Venerable Spirit Butterfly? Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. I struck a deal with the 33 divine beasts, so I needed Dowdu and Fairy Fleeting Life to help me finish the Yellow Mountain ceremony. The wedding ceremony was just part of our ploy. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. After they finished the ceremonial dance, Dowdu ate a transformation pill that the divine beasts gave him. He's currently cultivating in seclusion. Fairy Lychee. Dazed Young Master Phoenix Slayer a transformation pill? So we'll be able to see Dowdu's human form. Beep Deep. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. Why isn't anyone streaming the new show of divinity? The new profound sage has to be Venerable Spirit Butterfly. Right? Retired Scholar Drunken Moon Northern Riveros Cultivator. There's something strange about this. It doesn't look like the heavenly tribulation realm. This feeling. Is it the demon tribulation realm? Chat 9 Province's #1 group news album documents activities settings. Beep Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. I successfully ascended to the 7th stage by borrowing the power of the Yellow Mountain ceremony. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. This Yellow Mountain ceremony was very successful. Everyone, thank you for your support. Fairy Lychee, congratulations. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. Young Master Phoenix Slayer Senior Yellow Mountain, Dowdu, and Fairy Fleeting Life disappeared after they finished their dance. How did the wedding ceremony end? Chat history close, CI send, S. Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. Wait, isn't that profound sage tyrannical song? Why did the first human sage in 1,000 years come to the her world to show his divinity as a demon sage? Is this a challenge? It's him again. Tyrannical Song. Lu web novel. It's him again. Tyrannical Song. He's showing his divinity twice? How garish. Drunken OH, if only he gave me one of those chances. After I ascended to the 7th stage, it was like my existence lost all sense of meaning. Beep Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. I remember now. Profound Sage Tyrannical Song's common name is Song Shuhong. He's a member of this group. Young Master Phoenix Slayer. I remember too. That's strange. Do I know him? The demon tribulation realm. I wasn't strong enough during my last show of divinity, so some random Dao name appeared on my sage seal. But this time, I should have been able to. Woking forward to having a noble and refined name. A scholarly one. WHYD it turn out like this? Avranica Skolin because you took too long to decide. If you go over the time limit, a random Dao name is chosen for your seal. You have no one but yourself to blame. Stop worrying about it. At least it has scholar in it. Now, it's time for your sage speech. You better be prepared for it. I am just a 5th stage cultivator. Preparing a demon sage speech in such a short amount of time. Swish, you're seriously overestimating me. Shish swish, a web novel. It's a good thing I got the ancestral witch's blessing from the almighty merchant. There was a profound sage speech left inside its storage space. It was written by a master demon cultivator, too. The content talk insane, but maybe it'll work for a demon sage speech. I can't fail this speech no matter what. I'll be in pain every single day if I do. I should buff myself up first. I can't lose the momentum I got from showing up as a demon sage. A weak first impression might screw me over. Swoosh, huh? Why did my fat whale core suddenly activate? A strange phenomenon occurred in the world as soon as profound sage tyrannical song spoke. Eve already looked into you, tyrannical song. You're actually only at the 4th stage. Hee. I'd rather it be that you were a real profound sage. But instead, you were tricking us. Silence. Why did the speech stop? Is tyrannical scholar trying to stretch out the time of his speech? You can't beat me. We'll meet at the 5th stage realm, and... What? Why is my fat whale core circling around my consciousness? And why is there a golden core inside my fat whale core? What is this? A core inside a core? And there are 9 dragon patterns on it. Swoosh, the golden core is only appearing now. Does that mean it just finished condensing? Swoosh. Swoosh, swoosh, no, I am in the middle of my speech. Crap. If the golden core inside my fat whale core has 9 dragon patterns, what's my level? Do I technically have an 18 pattern golden core? There's a time limit for the speech. Don't blame US for giving you a poor rating on it if you keep this up. Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar's speech is terrible. I'll start now. Don't give me a bad rating. Damn it. I was interrupted and ended up losing their interest. Now that they're tuned out, they'll think my speech is dry. I won't be able to resonate with them. My speech will fail. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should Tao? Song beep 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 the script. Where, Celalani, creation this script from? Well, there's no point in continuing the demon seed in one's heart, so why don't I try the script she gave me? What is filial piety? Hold on. Crap. She gave me a scholarly faction speech. Using this for my demon sage speech is going to land me in trouble. Are you messing with US? What the heck is this? Is he trying to pick a fight? Ha? He fell asleep? Is he crazy? He can sleep during his own speech? We're giving him a bad rating for sure. He's going to give a speech like that in my territory? When his speech inevitably fails and he's punished for it, he'll be sure to make it as cruel as possible. Why did I fall asleep? My demon sage speech hasn't ended yet. Crap. Why do these things keep happening? Ha? My body hasn't moved yet. Master is about to start his speech. Aren't you going to head over? I was waiting for you. My body is speaking on its own. Why do I sound like fairy creation? Isn't he lustrous scholar? The one who borrowed my first ghost spirit? Oh, I get it now. I am attached to fairy creation's body. If that's Master Estate's scholar is talking about, must be the scholarly sage. The speech will now start. Diozi, you will record it. I will be discussing filial piety today. Yes, Master. What is filial piety? Isn't this the beginning of the speech script fairy creation gave me? So the speech is called filial piety? But you can't use a speech that someone else has already used. Fairy creation screwed me over too. What is motherly love? Motherly love? Wait, I am suddenly getting a bad feeling about this. The hardships of pregnancy. Each one of you can experience it for yourselves. Master, how will we experience pregnancy? Senior Daozi, shut up. Don't ask. Swish swish. Ha? He's continuing with the speech? What is motherly love? What's happening? He's continuing his speech in his dreams? Web novel. My speech today pertains to filial piety and motherly love. Fush, a mother loves her child unconditionally. She cares for her child despite the hardships that await her. Fush fushy, the weight of pregnancy. Even 3 lifetimes cannot repay such a noble deed. Is he trying to use the impregnating gaze here? Exciting! He's playing with fire. I have researched a technique called the impregnating gaze. Look into my eyes. The hardship of pregnancy. May you experience it for yourself. My stomach got larger. Where is Senior White? No one can stop me. I am going to impregnate Senior White. I am a man. Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar, you've got it all mixed up. My stomach hurts. I just came to listen to your speech. Don't treat me like this. Wah! The hardship of pregnancy. It hurts. So this childbirth and the grace of pregnancy cannot be 10 even after 3 lifetimes. Master, please stop the technique. Making US experience childbirth. How brutal. Arg. I approve. It hurts so much. This is my 2nd time. Last time I experienced it, I was a man. But now I am experiencing childbirth in fairy creation's female body. Rue had Thepleed experience. Swit swish huh? Why did my connection to fairy creation suddenly get cut off? I don't feel her pain anymore, either. Swish and good. I don't have to go through the horrors of childbirth again. Swish wait, the dream's speeding up. Is my dreamland talent leveling up? Swoosh master. Oh, it's back to normal. Looks like I am in fairy creation's body again. Rumble rumble. Almol, is that the scholarly sage fighting an immortal? Is he up against the wielder of the heaven's will? If I remember correctly, this is when the previous wielder left their position. The fat ball replaced them right after. Each wielder of the heavens will has a counterpart who rules the her world. FWK, that being said, Senior White's sort of like the previous wielder. They're both definitely the type WHOD suddenly leave their position once they get bored. After the previous wielder of the heavens will left, FWH immortals appeared to fight for the newly vacated position. This period is also considered Fwusk Fwush, the scholarly sage's golden age. Shasu. Why does it feel like the scholarly sage can see me? But that's impossible. I can understand when Taoist priest Scarlet Heaven sensed me in the dreamland. But the scholarly sage passed away a long time ago. It wouldn't make any sense for him to be able to see me. Who are you? Do you mean me, master? The hell? He really can see me. Senior, you can call me Tyrannical Song. I sense we are tied to some common thread of fate, but at the same time, destiny has no plans for us. If that is the case, I cannot let you leave empty-handed. I have a technique related to filial piety. A technique related to filial piety? Are you talking about the impregnating gaze? You are already familiar with the technique I am referring to? In other words, you are quite knowledgeable of me. Swish. Swish 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 ANAP, behold. This is the principle of the impregnating gaze. I will only show it to you once. How much you understand will depend on your own talent. Okay. Thank you, Senior. On another note, your blue hair reminds me of an old friend. I knew it. Skylark is important to the scholarly sage. No wonder he's giving me his technique even though he just met me. Now, allow me to ask you this. Does the position of wielder of the heavens will belong to me? Swoosh. Swoosh, how am I supposed to answer that? I can't tell if I am just seeing into the past or if I actually went back. If I tell him that he loses in the end and that he shouldn't bother fighting at all, will I end up changing history? Do not attempt become the wielder? Damn it! You used a mind-reading technique? I do not need a trick like mind reading to understand what you are thinking. It is impossible to convince me to step away from the chance of becoming the wielder of the heaven's will. I suggest you leave now. Master, don't know who you're talking to, but could you help me out with the impregnating gaze first? I love my mommy. My mommy also loves me. I understand filial piety well. Hurts. Oh wow. You're awake. Your speech is already over. I am screwed. I slept through the whole speech. Swish swish. Swish, is that the punishment for failing the speech? That was fast. No, your speech was successful. You'll be granted an innate skill. After suffering through an hour of childbirth, no demon dared to give you a bad evaluation. Swish childbirth? I guess I did something terrible while I dozed off. Sorry, but I had no control over it. Take the suffering of childbirth as a life experience. Thank you. In any case, thanks for the good ratings, everyone. I got a forced transformation technique, embryonic gaze. I can change a target into an embryo at will. And after their transformation, they'll be weakened. The duration of the transformation depends on them, though. What? You may. What? You may as well just use impregnating gaze, then. I learned embryonic gaze because I already knew impregnating gaze to begin with. I can actually use this innate ability together with impregnating gaze. I don't canute my gut at telling me that T probably shouldn't use both at the same time. Sounds like a super interesting combined technique. L.A. Heb novel. Swish, the demon tribulation space is disappearing. Wait, when did Senior White leave? Empty HUI, about the sage's eye. Could I borrow it for my show of divinity? Ha! Friendson, lend me the sage's eye first. Swoosh, ID give it to you, but I think it's too late. The show of divinity is over, which led the hand of the heavens will to realize that I escaped its small black realm. It wanted to catch me again. The Black Lotus world. After everyone's memories of me were once again erased, even the fat ball that was hiding inside the demon tribulation space was captured. Not a single person is let off. Fortunately, I managed to return to the Black Lotus world first. The 33 divine beasts combined magical treasure. And the 33 divine beasts technique. A combination technique with many branches. This creation has my style, but I am positive Eve never tinkered with it before. That means there's only one EVO animation THIC. Must belong to my counterpart. White, why have I inexplicably lost a portion of my memories? I don't know. I may be the her world counterpart to that person. But Eve never once been informed of what they've been up to all these years. Oh Wernov. What do your lost memories have to do with me? If something's wrong with the world, then you are most definitely involved. What kind of thug logic is that? In any case, come out. We will do battle, and I will crush you. K. Sure. You think I am afraid of you? Let me test out the power of my new treasured sword. I am back. Welcome back. Where did you go? We were able to lure the giant turtle into the barrier. We fought until we returned back outside. Sure did. Senior Skylark transcended her heavenly tribulation and my backup body got dragged into it. I was forced to ascend to the 5th stage after a bit of trouble. And that's what happened. He helped me draw 6 more dragon patterns for a total of 9 patterns on my golden core. Why didn't you have him draw 10 patterns? Ha! Isn't 9 dragon patterns the most you can have on your golden core? Speaking of which, how many patterns does yours have? Eve never heard the seniors in the group talk about it. Toot toot. Toot, my golden core is a bit peculiar. But it's not impressive or anything. I have 10 dragon patterns. After I ascended to the 5th stage realm, the dragon patterns for my golden core condensed very slowly for some strange reason. At the time, sitting around and waiting felt like a waste of time, so I went into secluded meditation instead. My meditation ended a year later, which is when I discovered that I had 10 dragon patterns. Don't act so sad. HAL then, I don't have a Sile dragon pattern either, even went into secluded salvation UNTL. Ascended to the Seth Stace before Rad the courage to meet others on. Discovered that I had 10 dragon patterns. Don't act so sad Nick then, I didn't have a angle dragon pattern either, even into secluded Carnation UNTL ascended to the 6th Stace before I Rad the courage to meet others. Tire is immitus need so are you she pulsarus sincere use dis navo straight. Wolfson they got to T-win? He's just trano affort me, isn't he swish shish tower usana I think my outlook on the world. Just got crushed. Senior White didn't have a single dragon pattern, but Senior White had 10? What's up with these guys? So getting 9 dragon patterns is actually pretty ordinary. Have you ever thought about becoming the wielder of the heaven's will? Of course I have. That's a cultivator's final goal, after all. Maybe Senior White's penchant for dropping things he's bored of is a quirk specific to him. What would you do if you got bored of being the wielder? Would you resign? There are many things that only those who wield the heavens will are able to experience. Take this. I can't imagine ID ever become bored of the heavens will. It's the highest authority in this world. Realm, for example. And even if I did get bored, why would I step down? Is there really nothing else to do? Is there really nothing else to do? If I had the heavens will, I'd do every exciting thing in the world at least once. I'd have a lot of things I'd want to do as well. Looks like being the wielder is the least boring thing in the entire world. But I can't stop thinking about how the previous wielder suddenly disappeared. Could there be more to the story? Everyone else who got their hands on the heavens will chose to resign too. I get the feeling that being the wielder isn't as wonderful as people make it out to be. Web novel. Senior Song, can I see your dragon patterns? Sure. Send some of your mental energy inside my body and I'll lead you to my whale core. Inside Son Shuhang's Dantian your whale core is so unique. It's really fat. Yeah, I accidentally used the impregnating gaze during my speech. My whale core got hit by it too, and it's been like this ever since. Anyways, I shouldn't worry about that. Look closely, now. And keep an eye out for my 9th dragon. Really? Phallicon. Yulda surprised. Ha? Isn't that me? What am I doing there? He has me on his golden core? If I had the heavens will, I'd do every exciting thing in the world at least once. I'd have a lot of things I'd want to do as well. Looks like being the wielder is the least boring thing in the entire world. Wait. Aren't we moving a bit too fast? I don't think my heart is ready. I know we hit it off pretty well, but I always thought I had a pretty normal relationship with you as your junior. But he carved me into his whale core. Does that mean? My 9th dragon pattern lets you see your true self. It's like a mirror, basically. You'll see yourself when you look at it. You know, I think Senior Thrice Reckless is about to lose his crown to you. You're definitely becoming the king of getting yourself into trouble. But still. That was pretty interesting. When I first saw your 9th dragon pattern, I was shocked speechless. There's never a dull moment when I go on adventures with you. I can't wait to see 16 and Senior White's reactions. Soft Feather is taking a while. Is this dragon pattern so rare and amazing that you can't peel your eyes away from it or something? I don't even know how to describe it. It was an experience. Snicker, you should take a look too. Inside. Swish Shuhong, your 9th dragon pattern is fading. Swispy. Swish ha? That's not supposed to happen. What do you see? I see a golden dragon, but its color is fading. Now it's white. Fwoosh, that can't be. My ninth dragon pattern is supposed to be a reflection of your true self. You should see yourself in there. Why do you see a dragon? Your true self. A white dragon. Shuhong. Actually, there's something Eve never told you. It's not like I was trying to hide it or anything, but I never really felt the need to tell you either. Do you remember how I failed to transcend my fourth stage heavenly tribulation? After I took the skeletal dragon's withered vine that you brought me, my body showed signs of transformation. Part of me is turning into a dragon. It's similar to your virtuous lamia. This white dragon latches onto my body and helps me out. I see. It's still weird that you saw a white dragon, though. My virtuous lamia is attached to my body too, but I don't see fairy waiting for a promise reflected back. LA/web novel. I love you more than anything. X swoosh appears. Wait, what just happened? Why did Fairy Chang Lin suddenly show up? And now Fairy waiting for a promise is here. Swish swish, what kind of strange response is SOB? Watching you act all shy is making me really uncomfortable. I am much more used to you playing dead. Waiting for a promise, enticing women like you are just me type. I didn't think my ninth dragon pattern would be able to do something like this. That's a her world ruler's handiwork for you. What the heck do you mean by enticing women? And why are you still here? Aren't you supposed to be dead? I disappeared long ago, but a piece of me still lives inside Yisis' body. Her strong longing for me has stimulated the energy of my fragments. What you see before you is but an illusion manifested from here. Traily disappear. Pay day when Yisai no longer thinks of me. Really? I'll visit Senior Striped Dragon later and ask for myself. That's the only way to figure out if what you're saying is true. Disappears. Considering her track record, there's only a 1 in 5 chance that she's actually being honest. Hey, your mental energy suddenly started fluctuating. What's wrong? I saw something that sort of messed with me, but I am fine now. Let's leave. It's Senior White's turn. These dragon patterns were drawn terribly. The dragon patterns that you guys see have been modified. You'd make fun of them if they weren't. Swish. This technique feels sort of familiar. Is it because it's similar to your technique? Terry's ahaha. Ahem. Anyways, hey, race the last dragon pattern. I hope you like it. Damn it. I started running my mouth without thinking again. I almost stepped all over Senior White's heart. I need to change the subject fast. You were acting all secretive about it before, but this is it? This pattern is pretty shoddy, if you ask me. Swishy swish swish, that's not how he let me share what I am seeing with you so that you can explain it to me. We reacted. White swoosh, the most charming person in the world. The most handsome person in the world. You said this drawing was supposed to be really interesting or something? Huh? Why does it look like that? Is something wrong with the pattern? My ninth dragon pattern is supposed to reflect your true self. I have no idea why you're seeing this. You should see yourself in the pattern. Mavra itic repays. Maybe it's because I am a clone. It couldn't reflect my true self without my actual body present, so it showed me a drawing instead. Could that be it? My main body can't come to take a look at your dragon pattern at the moment, though. I am studying spacetime traversal, but I can only send out inanimate objects so far. Huh? But wasn't Senior White the one who suddenly summoned my body to the demon tribulation space back then? That being said, what if this isn't related to Senior White's clone at all? There definitely isn't a problem with this dragon pattern. Disappears. Let's leave your Dantian for now. That being said, what if this isn't related to Senior White's clone at all? There definitely isn't a problem with this dragon pattern. Disappears. Let's leave your Dantian for now. Disappears. Swish swish, maybe the stick figure is the true Senior White. Swish. They're out. Senior White and 16 were so calm when they came out. Why was I the only one surprised by the dragon pattern? Swish swish, I actually have an idea as to how we can get people out of here, but I am missing some materials for related experiments. I sent out my meteor sword earlier in hopes that it would retrieve what I needed. It's tough dealing with the Her World ruler. Want to get on his bad side, but I can't hide either, which means he'll hide in the wielder's small black realm. Let's see you try to catch me now. Ha! Something's falling down. My main body is meditating in seclusion, so I can't rely on it right now. I hope the fellow Taoists in the 9 provinces #1 group read the message on the meteor sword soon. Ha! It's the almighty merchant. Profound sage tyrannical song? I gambled my life to get myself locked up by the wielder Heaven's will, and I still somehow managed to bump into you here? Oh, right. The immortal feast is in a few days. I can't miss that. The Her World ruler set his sights on me the second I started doing business with tyrannical Song. He's bad news. I need to get out of here. Merchant Senior Almighty Merchant, ID like TO buy something from you. Welcome, welcome. What would you like to buy this time? Professional smile crap. As soon as I hear a sale, I automatically go into business mode. My workplace habits will be the death of me one day. Oh, you're a merchant? Anicaps HUH? I only just noticed him. He's. Fellow Taoist, I am actually in need of some space-type materials. Crap. It's the Her World ruler. He's still chasing me. Run. Swish wow, he's fast. Why did he run away as soon as he saw me? What's happening now? Bang. Spurt bang bang. How could he be so careless? I didn't have time to disable those traps I set up earlier to catch the giant turtle of calamity. I'll light a candle for Senior Almighty Merchant. Senior Almighty Merchant, look closely. This Senior White isn't the same one you ran into last time. Releases. Fellow Taoist tyrannical Song, it seems as though you know I am being chased and who's chasing me. After closer inspection, fellow Taoist White here is only at the 8th stage realm. I guess he isn't the one chasing me after all. They're not the same person. But why do they look so similar? Almighty Merchant, so can I buy something? I need it now. Money isn't a problem. Money isn't a problem, he's rich. Money isn't a DM, money isn't a problem, money isn't a problem. Mon isn't problem, well, if money isn't a problem, just let me know what you need. Whatever it is, I can get it for you. Isn't a problem money 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 isn't a problem isn't a problem. All right. I have everything you want in stock. Your total comes to 69th stage spirit stones. All sales are final. Okay, deal. There's something off about the aura of these two items. Oh, you're the best. You don't even haggle. Buying at this price, I see a bit of a ripoff. This transcendent Mercury is in its breeding period. Perfect timing. Splits. Ha! It split into two? I knew it. There's a spatial transference talisman diamond inside this gem. Diamonds are much rarer. This diamond alone is worth at least as much as what I paid for everything. Swish swish ree was. Ha! A diamond hidden inside the gem? What just happened? How did I go from making a huge profit to losing a fortune? With this diamond, I am confident I can upgrade my disposable flying sword. Sob sob lost money. I'll start creating a new one now. In the meantime, don't disturb me. Alright, this is the grand introduction to a new disposable flying sword version, the small black realm-breaking disposable flying sword. It's designed to break out of here. Whoa! What? He created what seems like a very powerful weapon in a matter of seconds. Disappears now, I need you to trust me. Who wants to try it first? Wow! This toy can break out of this realm? Just a friendly piece of advice for you. Don't randomly mess with spatial weapons. If you're careless, you'll wind up floating lost in space forever. Secret technique. Nuzin Bunshin no Jutsu no problem. I just learned an awesome new move, so let me go first. You learned another new move? What is this? IZEN? With this awesome cloning technique, you'll never have to worry about missing messages in the group ever again. And the clone will even recover after it's destroyed. My father has a similar clone, but his was created from a combination of puppet and clone techniques. That reminds me. I heard Seven say that Senior Yellow Mountain has a whole bunch of side accounts. So I was right. Most of the group members have a IZN clone that keeps them online whenever they want. Shuhan, have your clone sit on the flying sword? Would you be able to add some guardrails onto the sword? Your flying swords are so fast, and they don't have any brakes. I feel like I am gonna die every time I ride them. My main body never had the guts to tell you, though. What? The hell? I know I have a habit of speaking without thinking, but you shouldn't take after me. You're digging your own grave. Ah. Angie guardrails. Off you go. SWOSH. Fwoosh, it worked. I am out of the small black realm. Wait, what? Isn't this the place the sage seal showed me during my previous heavenly tribulation? Crackle crackle, the sage seal is also showing me an image. Is that another tribulation? NAIT, Eve seen that tree before. Cracky crackle, I didn't expect to land where the tribulation happened. This must be fate. Oh, web novel Simon Story CH. Looks like you failed your tribulation, Miruru. The tribulation is a ruthless trial you must face on the path to cultivation. And if you fail, your body will perish. If I hadn't joined the 9 provinces named 1 Grolid ICT. If I hadn't joined the 9 provinces number 1 group. If I didn't have the support of my seniors. Ha! There's a sapling growing out of the trunk. Was Miruru reborn? Alright, Eve decided. Swoosh swoosh. If you can gain consciousness and make it onto the path of cultivation again, I'll accept you as my disciple and bestow upon you the Tao named Taoist priesthood. P'll bring you back into my heart aperture. Splash, you'll be able to gain a firm foundation in cultivation if you grow next to this living spring. Splash, do your best, Taoist priesthood Miruru. I guess I'll figure out which cultivation technique suits Choo Choo the best and take care of that thing with Senior 6th Cultivator of True Virtue since I am here. Swoosh, after giving Choo Choo her instructions. There are pills that help 2nd and 3rd stage cultivators inside this bottle. And he mentioned the Holy Ape Dragon. A disciple has to live up to their master's expectations. Swish swish, Choo Choo reminds me more of a cat, but she got the ancient ape chapter. What does have in man with apes? The Holy Ape Sage's sword is the only magical sword in the 33 Divine Beasts magical treasure. I also copied down the Steel Hands technique and the Holy Ape Dragon things if she learns that technique. Ha! There it is. It's that scent. Did you run into that almighty merchant again? I see you just came out of the wielder's small black realm? Does that mean the merchant is hiding inside there? How did you get out? Senior White from the main world came up with a special flying sword. I used it to break out of the realm. Shayish. Swish, by the way, the magical treasures are completed. Let's. Swish swish, what, you want to complete the transaction? Alright, let's go. The forge the thing process is tedious, to say the least. If you want to become a thing master, then you should get used to how boring it'll be. AK. But if you get too bored, we can always find something to entertain ourselves. Like messing with our customers' hearts. Did you bring new materials again? Oh, no. The magical weapons are already complete, after all. My senior is really satisfied with them. Have you decided how to use that opportunity one told you about? You'll have an opportunity to break free from the 9 virtues Phoenix Saber and the restrictions set by this world. That's what my senior will give you in return. You only get one chance, though. And you can't tell senior 7th and 4th cultivators of true virtue about. Until after the fact. About that. An opportunity? What are you talking about? Tell your senior that Eve made up my mind. And don't ask me whether or not he'll regret it. Okay, I'll tell him about your decision. What an interesting choice. WH. This senior gives off an absolutely menacing aura. As soon as he appeared, he knocked out all of the furs from the divine beasts thanks to his overwhelming presence. But I don't have the nerve to look him in the eye. Release. Swish. My body suddenly feels lighter. I can feel the world's spiritual energy condensing inside of me. Whoosh. Floos this feeling. The restriction that the 9 virtues Phoenix Saber placed on me has been lifted. Is this why you were being so secretive earlier? 6th cultivator of true virtue, you decided to set me free? And that's that. Come. LD like you to deliver a message to the wielder's small black realm. Swish, you've been bound by the 9 virtues Phoenix Saber for much too long. It's time you got your freedom back. Thank you for always helping me in 7th cultivator of true virtue. You've always been like a mentor to us. 6th cultivator of true virtue, you should have used that chance on yourself. 7th cultivator of true virtue could have fallen away to free me sometime later. That won't do. Anyways. Goodbye, senior. Swish, what's going on? WHYD, the mood changed so quickly? Setting me free is 7th cultivator of true virtue's task. LLB and you, Kate? Leave it to me. I'll free you from the saber with my own 2 hands. I used my instincts to find the diamond inside the gem. It's like how normal people bet on rocks. I could just sense something inside when I picked up the talisman diamond. Inside the wielder's small black realm. Look, I spent a 9th stage spirit stone for you to tell me how. Vitalian in town out how not to make the same mistake when I examine goods. That isn't what I wanted to hear. So it was literally just your luck? But that's actually what I did to find the diamond. Besides, everything's final sale. No returns, right? Swoosh, Senior White, my clone successfully made it outside. He also met with Senior White. He asked if you could give him a flying sword. SOB Roo suffered some terrible losses. Need to avoid this guy from now on too. Sure. Tell him that I'd like to meet him once I return to the main world. Yay! We can finally get out of here. That's great. Let's leave this place soon. Senior Almighty Merchant, my other senior has a message for you too. He says he wants to play a game with you. If he catches you within the next 4 days, he wants your quilt and 20 of your treasures. But if he doesn't catch you, he'll give you 2 huge business opportunities. Huh? So you ratted me out? He knows where I am? It's not like I did it on purpose. Your aura rubbed off on my clone, and my senior found out as soon as they met. Hee hee. Hee hee. Tyrannical song, you're like my personal harbinger of misfortune. I am putting you on my blacklist and avoiding you from now on. Swish, is everyone ready? Let's go. What? Wait a second. Swoosh. Hold on. I don't want to go with this guy. Yay. We're finally out. Where's Senior White? Didn't he leave with us? Senior White's clone was the one inside the realm with us. It disappears once the technique is cancelled. Huh? I know the Almighty Merchant came out with me. So why don't I see him anywhere? I get the feeling he doesn't want to travel with you. Haha, I guess he went ahead without us, then. I don't think this is Earth. My phone isn't getting any signal. That's alright. My clone is on Earth, so I can lock onto Vacation. From there, we can teleport to Earth through my heart aperture space. Do you think it has to do with where we are? Damn it. My heart aperture space isn't answering my calls. How are we supposed to get out of here? I didn't expect there to be a secret realm around here. There are tons of people gathered. Let's take a look first. Yeah, I am talking about Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. Everyone who listened to his speech got pregnant. How terrifying. With a single glance, he can make your stomach bigger. Thank the heavens they've been staying around here recently, waiting for the secret realm to open. The only way to cheat death is by hiding from the main world. Excuse me. What is this place? Oh my god. Why is Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar here? I don't want to get pregnant. What is this place? Ah ha ha. Who are those ladies beside him? I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Stay away from Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. Wait, what happened during my speech was an accident. My eyes can't do whatever you think they do. You guys don't have to act so scared. Wow, it feels like you're the final boss in a game. Dash quick. Run. Don't look at us. Dash get away from him. Dash dash. Whoa. Everyone, look at that. The road of the trial has opened. This secret realm opens only once every 100 years. And now I am finally able to see it with my own eyes. The road of the trial? The reason why my heart aperture space wasn't answering my calls. Is it because of this place? Everyone, line up and stay in order. Also, don't get too close to Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar. I think some of Senior White's luck rubbed off on us considering we got here as soon as the secret realm opened. Do you guys want to go in and take a look? Okay. That sounds super fun. My foot. We have to take off our shoes to get in. Is this a secret realm that tests your feet? I guess we'll have to follow suit. The ground looks flat, so why does it feel like I am stepping on thorns? I can feel it in the soles of my feet. All I feel is a bit of a tickle. This road of the trial adjusts your pain level according to your strength. It's very user-friendly. Are we just gonna keep walking like this? How far do we have to go? Calm your heart and bear the pain. It's a good way to discipline yourself since you can't see the end. Okay. I suddenly remember a story I heard called The Diary of an Ascetic Senior Monk. I'll tell it to you as we walk. Hee. It has a very anticlimactic ending. Long ago, there once was a devoted senior monk who only wore thin rags. He was emaciated, and yet he was bright and full of energy. He walked the whole world barefoot. This monk encountered monster beasts on his journey and defeated them, but he never killed them. He chose only to subdue them. The monk entered a jungle and was struck by poisonous inns. His lips turned purple, and his face became sunken. He had to do hic rect simdiv. To crawl on the ground. The author isn't cutting any corners describing how this monk suffered. Anyone hearing this story would feel uncomfortable. 16, don't you think? Ha? Why is 16 so interested? Shuhong, keep going. Then, the elderly monk finally received a new lease on life and continued his journey. He crossed mountains barefoot. He crossed deserts and seas of flames. He ultimately experienced thousands of dangers. Then, the senior monk died. His devotion came to an end just as the curtains of his life came to a close. Swish swish, that was a bit of a weird twist ending, if you can even call it that. I am sure lots of people complained about it. Ha! The power of virtues emanating from 16's body is reacting to something. Is that a virtuous white dragon? Whoosh! How'd you use the soul ferrying technique just by pointing your finger? Whoa! This is the soul ferrying technique? The ferrying technique is hidden within the diary. 16 probably got an understanding of it when she listened to the story. Wait, but it took me so much time to wrap my head around it. I felt like I began to understand it while I was listening to you tell that story. You pick up on things fast. And not to mention that power of virtues. 16, you've got potential. Huh? What was that? Hey, don't look at me like that. I see the end of the road. We'll be able to leave this place soon. Swoosh swoosh, I was suddenly able to condense my 10th holy ape after we finished the trial. Looks like I got stronger. Yeah, my body feels a bit more tempered too. That trial was pretty effective. Huh? 16, WHYD you grow horns on your head? Swoosh. 16. Huff. WHYD she suddenly faint? She's burning up. There's something wrong with her. I'll see what's going on using my appraisal technique. ISU Clan Siphoned. ISU Clan 16, the most talented disciple of the Su clan's younger generation. Her body has partially dragonized due to the influence of the virtuous white dragon. The virtuous white sperm dragon originates from Dragon Beep Beep. Note, this appraisal infringes upon Song Beep Beep's privacy. Information has thus been omitted. We appreciate your understanding. Spurt damn it. Why is 16's appraisal cost so high? Conditional information. This information also involves rumors pertaining to Song Beep Beep and Dragon Beep Beep. Cultivators under the age of are restricted from access. Spurt, huh? You're not allowed to see this if you're under? I want to know what these rumors are. Anyways, does that mean the dragon that attached itself to 16's body is somehow related to slow-witted Song? H. It looks familiar too. Oh, I remember now. It's her. She's the white dragon I saw inside the crystal coffin on the mysterious island. She even mistook me for slow-witted Song and beat me up. Song 1, you damn bald nunk. Bald monk. There were also those memories of the Dragon King Palace that I saw through you Jiao. I remember hearing some gossip that had to do with the ancestral golden dragon and slow-witted Song. Slow-witted Song. If I died one day, would you shed tears for me? Taking all of that into account, there had to be a connection between that white dragon from the crystal coffin and the golden dragon. And with what I just learned, I am almost certain that they're one and the same. They even have the same handwriting. Back then, the ancestral golden dragon did the same thing as the great northern emperor. They both used their deaths to break free from the ancient heavenly city. Newells, and now that same dragon is attached to 16. Senior White Dragon, I'd like to ask you something. Attaching yourself to 16. Is that how you reincarnate? She isn't doing too well right now. Is it because of you? Worry not. My method of reincarnation is still in the dragon tomb. I am simply waiting for that fool to find me. There were also those memories of the Dragon King Palace that I saw through you Jiao. I remember hearing some gossip that had to do with the ancestral golden dragon and slow-witted Song. I am only borrowing 16's power of virtues to materialize. It shouldn't affect her in the slightest. I remember little 16 once took the skeletal dragon's withered vine. The vine alongside my presence has activated the true dragon blood that previously lay dormant in her body. However, nothing will happen to her. I see. That's good to hear. But why does 16 have true dragon blood inside her? That's the exact opposite of what she said last time. Maybe it comes from her mother's bloodline. Also, do you think white looks good on me? I sure do. You look wise. WHYD, she suddenly asked me that question out of nowhere? Is there some sort of misunderstanding here? Similar to slow-witted Song, white looks good, but I like gold even better. Silver and white may be fashionable, but nothing beats the regality of gold. Anyways, I am not slow-witted Song. You can't put his responsibilities on me. The regality of gold. Someone once told me the exact same thing. In fact, long, long ago, my true body was that of a white dragon. A fool advised me later that gold was regal. The ancestral golden dragon used to be white? This doesn't sound like it's going to end well. Then, I woke up one day to discover that I had become a golden dragon. Let me guess. That fool is SIO-witted. It was the first time that I beat him until he cried. Let me guess. That fool is slow-witted song, isn't it? You turned gold overnight? Did someone dye your body? Indeed. It was that very same fool. La web novel. He deserved it. He turned a perfectly fine white dragon gold and got everyone to believe that it was her true color. Stopping the beating when he started crying sounds like mercy. Senior song, 16's horns feel so good. Rub rub. A dragon mark? Little 16 has a higher aptitude than I originally thought. She will enter the dormant evolution stage soon. It will last anywhere from a few days to a month. That's so long. She'll have to miss the next trial if that's the case. Sizzle sizzle sizzle. Soft feather? Faints. It appears 16 is incapable of controlling her Botus reaction to real-world stimuli while she is dormant. Burn. What am I supposed to do now that both of them are knocked out? Am I supposed to carry one in my arms and have another on my back for the next road of the trials? WH. Come out in Aten chariot. They both fell into deep sleep. I guess I'll have to leave them in the chariot for the next trial. Rumble. This trial is amazing. My boat is getting better and better. Rumble, it's a shame the two of them are missing out on it. DLE, it's finally over. Fwoosh whooshy, my body tempering technique leveled up again, and I have 11 holy apes now. Nice. Why don't I see a single person here? We left the tunnel already. Are we the only ones who've gotten through so far? Fwoosh. Fwoosh, wait, ASEC. This isn't the public square from before. What is this place? I am getting deja vu from this place, too. Something is wrong. I can sense it. Be sure not to drop your guard. Swish swish. Soft feather, what's happening? No, that isn't soft feather. Divine lobster's chariot. Reverse. We're going back to the road of the trial. She was fine a second ago, and she became like that as soon as we left the trial. That means that whatever it is, it's because we're out here. Boom, you're clever, boy. But you're too late. I have finally broken free from that palace, and I am not going back. She's strong. Bam. I finally broke free. T Sinane AAT. Out. Who are you? What happened to Soft Feather? Swish swish, a very good question. I am the Heavenly Emperor. W. Note, the Heavenly Emperor is one of the most powerful immortals. After perishing alongside the ancient heavenly city, his method of revival was sealed inside the road of the trial. He used Song Shuhang to break free of the realm and revive. The Heavenly Emperor? Fairy waiting for a promise and Senior White Dragon are both really shaken up. That means the person in front of us really is the Heavenly Emperor. The Lord of the ancient heavenly city. He said he's free. So the Heavenly Emperor was sealed inside the road of the trial? I thought traces of a certain aura on that girl felt familiar. So it was you. Swish shishy swisk swish. That slow-witted sun-sis aura. Your weakness. You instinctively respond well towards slow-witted songs ALRA, blinding you from realizing something is ever amiss. That was how I was able to hide right Linder your nose until now. After all these years. After countless cultivators entering the road of the trail. Only you and your unique chariot were able to successfully free me. How serendipitous. You possess great fortune. Now that you've broken free, when are you going to leave Soft Feather's body? Let me think. Most likely after this lifetime. Was the Heavenly Emperor always the type to act so recklessly? It's the exact opposite of what I'd expect from the ruler of the Heavenly City. The ancient Heavenly City being destroyed suddenly doesn't come as much of a surprise anymore. Senior Heavenly. Senior Heavenly Emperor, you are a man. And one larger than life at that. Don't you feel ashamed possessing the body of a little girl? Who said I was a man by a human's definition of gender? I am a woman. Anyways, it's all thanks to you that Eve come back to life. Once I rebuild my city, I promise to accept you into my inner harem. I shall treat you well. Ha? A harem? What the hell? Song Shuhan, she's trying to buy time because she's actually weak at the moment. Don't be intimidated by her aura. Send her back into the road of the trial while you still can. Push through, Song Shuhan. Charge, Tyrant Bull. Tyrant Wild Boar's Ram. That's Fairy Chang Lin's voice. So she was lying when she told me she was an illusion. She's actually in some weird state that allows her to coexist with ESI. Bam T was still talking to my friend. How short-tempered of you. You didn't even say anything before you decided to. Lol Mebnovel Seal, release. 8th stage Divine Lobster's Chariot, charge. Zoom swoosh. This is an allowed attack using every single one of my 8th stage magical weapons. You're telling me they don't even phase you? You think I haven't seen the 33 divine beasts combined magical treasure before? That is the Imperial Rune carried by the Heavenly Emperor. It contains the power of absolute authority. Be careful. Swoosh He's gone. Swooshy swoosh lel nebnovel. What kind of technique did he use? I can't even sense him. Swoosh, even if the Heavenly Emperor isn't at full strength, you'd be crazy to think a 5th stage cultivator like me could face her Hedon. My only chance of winning is to take her by surprise. Everything's riding on this strike. I'll send her back into the road of the trial with this attack. Swoosh turns a sudden sneak attack from behind? I see you hold no honor in combat. Ugh. I should warn you that my body shield is quite difficult to break. Ha ha. I like that explosive temperament of yours. Faints IVE decided. Once I finish rebuilding the Heavenly City, I will bestow upon you the title Tyrannical Concubine. Let him go. Body control. Why do you care about HIMP? He isn't slow-witted song. You asked, so I will oblige. I suggest you catch him, though. Swoosh. Swoosh swoosh. You have gained yet another weakness, fellow Dioist Golden Dragon. A righteous spirit pervades heaven and earth. Mixed in manifold, IT assumes various forms. Below, IT makes rivers and mountains. Above, IT makes the sun and stars. Swazzle in the world of man, IT is what Mencius once described as flood-like, surging forth to fill all that lies beneath the blue sky. Who is it? When the great way is tranquil and peaceful, IT inspires the bright court with harmony. Who are you? His grip is tight. Can't move at all. Have you truly thinned me? You are fretful as ever, ancient Heavenly Emperor. Chang Lin? Incorrect. I am not Chun Lin, I am you. The Imperial Pearl is the symbol of the Heavenly Emperor. As the Imperial Pearl exists, IT matters not if the Heavenly City is destroyed. The Pearl will spark its revival, and a new Heavenly City will be rebuilt. Kin. That is the Imperial Pearl? I used my special path to condense this treasure, so why does he also have one? Years after the ancient Heavenly City was destroyed. We meet yet again. It is time for you and I to merge as one and proclaim the Heavenly Emperor's return to the entire universe. Swoosh, you want to fuse with me? It isn't fusing. We will simply become one. Swish. Release your mind. You will find that we are naturally attracted to one another. What is this? Our bodies are somehow attracted to each other. Do we share the same origins? We both lived as fragments. But today, we can finally become one again. What a joke! You are definitely not Chun-Lin. Who are you? Boom, I see you interrupted it. TCH. What a pain. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Who am I? Good question. I'll tell you, but you can't tell anyone else. Your death-seeking song? Glad you still remember me. Seems you didn't lose too many of your memories after you reincarnated. Lost memories? What? I feel as though there's something important that I can't recall. Gang. A formation meant to seal you was placed here a while ago, so you can't escape to begin with. Now, take a look at my next technique. Love you, Heavenly Emperor. Swish swish. You want? Swish swish huh. The power that was supposed to merge the two of us didn't show up. Sorry about that. Let's do this again. I am in a bit of weird state right now, you see. My signal in the main world is a bit weak. Swish swish. Heavenly ENR. What? Even the Imperial Ruin cannot stop the strange link that ties our two bodies together. How is this possible? Ugh. My consciousness is slipping. Before the heavenly city was destroyed, I merged with your body before it was reincarnated. You managed to do that? Yep. All me. It's a shame I had to let you go in order to find the body you reincarnated into. Swoosh. Swoosh, I have to merge with all of you so that we can become complete. That's why I've been waiting for you. And now, Eve finally found my chance. Eve found your reincarnated body. Heavenly Emperor and Song 1. Our names will be etched into history. From now on, we'll be known as Divine Ghost Song 3. Why Song 3? Bleem, because we can't be called Song 2. That would sound funny. Alright, have a good Your Majesty, have you succeeded? Swoosh immortals and soldiers from inside the golden space. Woon, I have. The clock is ticking. Let's start the final stage. E-whoosh. Get ready. I'll complete your paths now. Nap whoosh. Force since Song Shuhang activated the resurrection formation, a great northern emperor now exists in the main world. Thanks to him, I have already broken free from the path of the heavenly emperor. I will be able to protect everyone in the meantime. Everyone, sign your down name onto the imperial rune. Quick! Your paths will be perfected. Swoosh. We've waited a long time for this day. Whether or not it was a long time. What significance does time even hold for us immortals? Ask again once you've finished sorting out your relationships be Sister Golden Dragon, Fairy Changlin, Little White Bone, and whoever else. Fairy Flat Peach, come sign your name. You can sell yourself to me after. Are you really just gonna push me away like that? Is that okay to you? Path of Time, obey my light wheel reversal. Damn it. I dropped my guard, and the merging wasn't stable. The Heavenly Emperor found another realm. She's trying to escape. Path of Time, obey me. Swoosh suppression. This is too risky. You can't just force the Heavenly Emperor to merge with you. Swoosh, I know, but the Heavenly Emperor just reincarnated, so she's weak at the moment. This is the best time to try. If I miss this chance, another chance to break everyone free from the Heavenly Emperor's path will be hard to come across. I will hold back the Heavenly Emperor. In the meantime, continue your work with the Imperial Rune and finish things. Snoozed. Thanks. Quickly, everyone. Your Majesty, Song 1. It appears it is too late. I can no longer move. My body has been petrified by the Heavenly Emperor. I see. So you are a fragment just like me. You damn Song. I underestimated you. To think you were able to hide beside me for so long. I am nothing like you. Stop her. Swoosh, I can't. There's some strange power inside her. I guess there's no choice. They'll break the contract between their DAO names and the Imperial Rune first. And to keep this from affecting everyone who signed, they'll have to break off the connection with the golden space for now. The golden space is going to close. We can't stay in this world for much longer. Great Western Emperor, retreat. Swoosh, yes, whoosh. But they were petrified by the Heavenly Emperor. Look at how many people are still out here. Heavenly Emperor, are you really going to keep possessing this young lady? I won't let you have your way. Whoosh. Whoosh what? There was a ghost spirit inside her body. This is bad. Was the Heavenly Emperor planning to possess her ghost spirit? Swish swish. Damn it. I can't stop her. My dear Song 1. What an amazing opportunity you had. Whiz the eyes, yet you still failed. Swoosh. And now that you have failed, you will pay the price. I will gladly accept these petrified immortals. No, don't. We will merge once again in the future. However, you will be the one merging with me. Boon lol hedden ve. Your Majesty, there is still hope. Don't be discouraged. Your Majesty, don't cry. Stand tall. Swish swish, this is but another way of being set free. He holds their immortal paths are still influenced by mine. They will die if I so choose. They belong to me, after all. And Song 1, you belong to me as well, swish. No. Swish. Damn it. I can't just let her escape like this. Don't be sad, Your Majesty. Their bodies may have been reduced to dust, but the seeds of their path still exist. Swish, really? Ong, as that's the case, there's hope. I had always warned you that you share no fate with the scholarly faction, and yet you insisted on dressing like a scholar. Look at what's happened now. Whose golden hands were those? They're probably a materialization of the current wielder. Didn't something happen to the current wielder? How were they still able to do something like that? And why did the wielder help the Heavenly Emperor? Were they always on such good terms? Whoosh, the current wielder didn't always have problems with the Heavenly Emperor. I am sure they set up backup plans to account for whatever they shouldn't be able to do now. If someone knew that the wielder was incapacitated, you know people would be gunning for them. Wait a minute. So you mean to say that once upon a time, the wielder established contingencies to help the Heavenly Emperor when she was in trouble? The wielder definitely wouldn't have helped the Heavenly Emperor unless she was somehow important to them. Perhaps the Heavenly Emperor's existence will help. Complete the wielder somehow? That's a reasonable guess. Doesn't that mean we'll have to save those three from the wielder? But who would be able to stand against the wielder of the heaven's will? Not to mention the ancient heavenly city was destroyed before. What's going on now? Maybe someone ruined their plans. Or maybe there's an even more complicated reason that we don't know about. We can only follow what fate wills for us. Mysterious Space Palace swish. We meet again, fellow Daoist Golden Dragon. Are you here to fight me again? Or are you just passing by? Fellow Daoist Golden Dragon, who is this profound sage tyrannical song? Do I know him? Why do I feel like he's helped me before? The Heavenly Emperor FT Song Shuhong already? Could it be because Head just left the wielder's small black realm, so its effects haven't worn off yet? And as for me, I guess I am unaffected because my true body is still in the dragon's tomb on the mysterious island? He's the one who freed you from the road of the trial. I see. In that case, I must have fought against him. MHM. Ugh. You're awake. Profound sage tyrannical song, I am quite fond of you. How about you join me in rebuilding the heavenly palace? When the day comes that I reign over the world once more, I will ensure that you reach the immortal realm. One can only reach the immortal realm by their own comprehension of immortality. Who do you think you're trying to trick? I am the Heavenly Emperor. Naturally, I have my ways. TSSSS, you can use this to contact me if you decide to join me, Profound Sage. Tyrannical Song. An Imperial Pearl? The last Imperial Pearl I touched immediately turned to dust. But it stayed intact this time? Why? If fate allows it, we will meet again. Farewell, Profound Sage. Tyrannical Song. Senior White Dragon, it seems that the Heavenly Emperor has possessed Soft Feather's ghost spirit. Soft Feather might still be where we left her. Let's hurry back and find her. I am currently looking for the passage out of here, so don't move too much. Chaish, you've both consumed a lot of energy, so you should rest for a while. I'll wake you lip when we're back. Iwish alright. Thank you, Senior White Dragon. M. Ugh. Who's shining a light at me? It's hurting my eyes. I can't move. This feeling. Am I in someone's dreamland? I am. A ghost? But I don't think I've been in contact with any ghost-like creatures recently. How could they be so cruel as to cut out parts of my body like this? Am I being used for research? This dreamland is seriously miserable. How much time has passed since I became trapped in this lab? A few decades? Centuries? Every day, these machines would come in to scan me, and sometimes, they would even cut out a piece of my body for research. This dreamland is even worse than Lady Onion's dreamland. A person? Did the color of the Her World's liquid metal ball change? Wait, no. The one in the Her World is black in color, but this one is more silver-white. Using the previous Senior Striped Dragon as an example, it seems that each Her World ruler wields a similar yet slightly different will of the heavens. Then, this is the current wielder of the heavens' will. According to the seniors, this wielder has a unique cultivation system, and his origins are a complete mystery. He appeared suddenly one day and contended against the scholarly sage for the position of wielder of the heavens' will. You could say he's the most mysterious wielder of them all. Let me have a good look at this divine ghost fragment again. Wait, that divine ghost fragment looks like it belongs to Chung Lin? Does that mean I am currently dreaming as Chang Lin? Why is the current wielder researching Chang Lin's divine ghost fragment? What is he planning? Tape, aha. Eve found something. Tap. Tar, alas, it's all information regarding the methods of creating a new world and rebirth. The third wielder used these in his plan to escape from his duties as wielder. Oh web novel, these are all useless to me. I only need to know how I can complete myself. HM? Wait. Shosh. Swoosh, oh, this dreamland is set before the wielder entered alto mode. What? Is the wielder planning? Disco. What's with the dancing all of a sudden? Disco, does dancing while thinking give him more inspiration or something? Come to think of it, Senior Striped Dragon liked to dance too. Is this a special hobby of the Netherworld rulers? I see. I can use parts of other creatures to substitute what I am lacking. I'd see Swish decode aside for Jodso decides, Swish, as Yicha, the BGO dancing actually worked? Oh. Eve heard from my seniors that the current wielder is incomplete. I guess he's trying to think of a way to complete himself. Now, to experiment with a slice of the divine ghost fragment. Ugh, again? It hurts so much. 1 year later. Scritch, after countless trials and errors, it's finally done. The wielder of the heavens will completion plan, the Heavenly City Project. The Heavenly City Project? Is he referring to the ancient Heavenly City? DY. Shetches, SHO on do 5D chai, H Scritch, a Bila shade hanging a protagonist is necessary for the execution of this project. The protagonist will create the Heavenly City, integrated with the path to immortality, and use it to complete me. I can save a significant amount of time by using the treasures of the second wielder to create my protagonist. With this, the protagonist of my Heavenly City project is almost complete. Share. Rise, experiment product. Hiss MSS. Miss, isn't this the many-eyed monster hunter immortal from the ancient Heavenly City? He was created by the wielder of the heaven's will? And now, in order for it to adapt to the laws of the universe, it needs to undergo the circle of reincarnation. Only then will it be qualified to be my protagonist. Go! THIP, the wielder is finally gone. I should take this opportunity to sort out my thoughts. After the scholarly sage was defeated, the liquid metal ball became the new wielder of the heaven's will. He began to search for ways to complete himself. In the meanwhile, the scholarly faction was crushed by the Her-World's liquid metal ball. Afterward, the monster hunter with eyes on his arms was created. If this monster hunter is the same one who was hunting down Changlin, then the destruction of the crystal clear water pavilion was likely related to the monster hunter too. During this same period of time, another fragment of Changlin entered and hibernated within Yi's body. Which means the destruction of the crystal clear water pavilion was released directly by the current wielder's Heavenly City project. The lighting tribulation? Sigh. Who's having a breakthrough? Bang. That fat ball left and hasn't returned in over 100 years. It's nice not having to experience the pain of having my body cut apart, but it's so boring now. My will has become stronger again. This dreamland is mentally and physically exhausting. Out of experimental products, not a single one has succeeded. Could it be that my protagonist needs to be created using the divine ghost fragment of the third wielder? The divine ghost was the first ghost spirit in existence. After assuming a human form, it roamed the land and accumulated a wealth of worldly knowledge and experience. Indeed. It would work far better than those other treasures. Speak of the devil. It looks like he's planning to use Changlin's divine ghost fragment to do another experiment? However, this fragment does not belong to me. Even after countless years of research, I have yet to ascertain if the third wielder left some kind of trap inside of it. Note, the third wielder is the one-legged striped dragon who created the first Chos spirit in existence. Changlin o web novel. I suppose I have no choice but to swallow it first and then give it the consciousness of a protagonist. Absorb crap. I am being sucked inside his mouth. Ugh, this feeling of being forcibly modified by the current wielder. Fucker, it's so weird. Flicker. Fucker. From this day onward, you are the protagonist of the Heavenly City project. Done. The Heavenly Emperor. GWAK what? But isn't the Heavenly Emperor female? This body looks like a male Thouch. I thought I had entered Changlin's dreamland, but turns out it's actually the Heavenly Emperor's. Are you shocked? To think that a single fragment could transform into an independent entity. You are truly worthy of being a creation of the third wielder of the heaven's will. However, from now on, you belong to me. Satched grind. I almost lost my composure and let myself get discovered. Thankfully, the ghost fragment gained a consciousness at the same time. Even if the wielder noticed my fluctuations, he probably assumed it came from the Heavenly Emperor. Fwoosh. Imash. Now, my protagonist, it is time for you to undergo the circle of reincarnation so that you may adapt to the laws of the universe. Whoosh, the circle of reincarnation in this case is different from the traditional circle of reincarnation. It's created by the current wielder in order to allow the divine ghost fragment to enter the real world. Whoosh, something tells me that it can give me insight into the mysteries of resurrection techniques. Whoosh. Since I am attached to the Heavenly Emperor right now, I'll get to experience the process of reincarnation myself. Eve got to pay close attention. Whoosh, if I can get an understanding of the process of resurrection, I might even be able to develop my very own resurrection technique. Why is the Heavenly Emperor all grown up already? Did a time skip just occur in the dreamland? Why now? Why didn't I get a time skip when I was trapped in the lab? FWIP so much for getting to see what the process of reincarnation is like. Shaw WHS that? How did he find the young heavenly emperor up here? Shara I see. This strange man is his master. How convenient for me. Any cultivation experience and knowledge that the young heavenly emperor gains, I gain too. FWIP Finnan. FWIR It's a shame this technique was created specifically for the heavenly emperor. I can't really use it. FWIP. Wow, it only took him days to break through to the second stage realm. SWIP This advancement speed is second only to the scholarly sage. FWIR 4 more years later, the fourth stage realm. 2 years later, he's at the third stage realm. Finally, after another 5 years, he successfully condensed a golden core with 9 dragon patterns and became a 5th stage spiritual emperor. The strange man finally left. After watching him for so many years, I figured out that he was one of the Fatball's failed products from his experiments. Russell I guess he was tasked with guiding the heavenly emperor to the 5th stage, and it looks like the seal that the Fatball placed on the heavenly emperor before his reincarnation is being lifted. He's getting pulled into the depths of his consciousness space. The power that was sealed had 2 parts, one of which was the power of the divine ghost fragment, while the other was the power of the protagonist consciousness created by the Fatball. Whoosh, the seal was designed to undo itself once he reached the 5th stage. The 2 parts became one and began to impart the Fatball's inheritance to the heavenly emperor and guide him on his mission. After receiving the inheritance, the heavenly emperor was sent inside his dantian to begin painting on his golden core. Swish. Swishy-oh, he's going straight for it? This is one of the most important steps. He needs to use his spiritual energy as the ink to paint on his golden core. Every stroke must be done with utmost certainty and following his most honest desires. This process not only condenses the golden core, but also puts his will as a cultivator to the test. For this reason, 5th stage cultivators would do everything possible to hone their will before constructing their golden core. The heavenly emperor is almost done painting on his golden core now. Through being in his dreamland, I was able to witness the process of how the heavenly emperor's golden core was created. I feel like I'll be able to draw more complicated patterns once I leave this dreamland. To be honest, I had been feeling unsettled. I was just a regular high school student up until 5 months ago. Despite that, I've already become a 5th stage spiritual emperor and an undisputed master in the cultivation world. I reached this stage so quickly that it made me feel instable. Experiencing this dreamland with the heavenly emperor is like experiencing the path of cultivation all over again, but at a proper pace. Thanks to that, the unsettled feeling in my heart disappeared. Going from 1st stage to 5th stage in just 5 months. That's just how my cultivation path is. I am not ready to make my last stroke yet. I need to find more insight. I am impressed that he was able to make all of his strokes except for the last one in just one go. However, even with the inheritance from the Fatball and the divine ghost fragment, it will be difficult for him to make the final stroke. A web novel Varanadiarist it depends on not only innate skill, but also fate and profound understanding of the Tao. It is not something that deep meditation alone can accomplish. With the exception of someone who has no dragon patterns on their golden core. It's said that people often change and mature after a near-death experience. Perhaps I should try that? But how does one seek death? Are you sure about that, young heavenly emperor? You're basically saying that there's nothing better at bringing out your true potential than seeking death. That's right. At a time like this, I should pray to God. WTF? Pray to God? As the heavenly emperor, you'll basically be regarded as God in the future. Oh, God. Please teach me how to seek death. No response? Was my prayer not Siliard Clealialo? Oh, right. I need to offer a sacrifice. Did that strange man only teach the heavenly emperor stuff about cultivation? Did he not teach him any common sense at all? God, please guide me to where I can have a near-death experience. And if possible, please let it be nearby because I may get lost if it's too far away. Dun. This is definitely a part of the Heavenly Emperor's dark past. Strange. Why am I still not getting a response? What am I doing wrong? Beckelise, you have no talent for seeking death. Plus, how could you ask someone else to help you seek death? You have to find the opportunity yourself. Why isn't the current wielder responding to him, though? Isn't the Heavenly City project supposed to be important? God, is that you? Did you hear my prayer? No way. How is he able to sense and even communicate with me when he's only in the 5th stage spiritual emperor realm? But, God, what is talent for seeking death? Where can I go to get it? Should I test it? It is an illness known as the thrice reckless disease, and it is terribly contagious. I see. If you truly wish to try it, then you must seal your spiritual power and then jump off the highest mountain peak you can find. During this leap of faith, you will experience what it is like to be near death. I understand now. Thank you for your guidance, God. Lea. Fwish. After the Heavenly Emperor sealed his spiritual power and crashed to the ground from the high cliff, I was finally able to leave the dreamland. The Heavenly City project involves so many people, I should find an opportunity to talk to Senior White about it. You woke up just in time. Eve just located the exit. Thank you, Sister White Dragon. I mean, Senior. Soft Feather is asleep, but she seems fine otherwise. I'll move her to my chariot. There's a fragment of the ancient Heavenly City somewhere in this grassland. Really? No wonder it feels so familiar. Senior White Dragon, would you be able to shrink down the fragment so that we can take it away? I am merely a light of virtue embodiment right now, so I cannot. I can, however, mark down its coordinates. Fwip. Thank you, Sister White Dragon. I mean, Senior. I'll look for a way to retrieve the fragment once we return, then. Oops. Senior Melita Soiran Ayak, you may call me sister, if you wish. Okay, Sister White Dragon. Let's return to the main world now. I will guide you. I'll leave Soft Feather in 16 to sleep in my heart aperture space and make a visit home. Knock knock, appearance restored. I was stuck in the Heavenly Emperor's dreamland for so long that it makes me feel like I haven't come back in forever. May I help you? Invisible to ordinary humans. I am back, Dad. Who are you? I am your son, Shuhong. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I even changed my appearance back. You're too old to be our son. Moreover, our son died soon after he was born. Ugh. The wielder's small black realm is way too effective. Not even my own biological parents remember me. And what do I do now? Wait, died? I am perfectly fine, though. However, it has been several years since then, and we're ready to try for another child. This time, we would like to have a daughter. Girls are more caring than boys. Now that the two-child policy is in place, we can have 2 children instead of 1. Ahoo. Ugh, whatever. Sorry, I pressed the wrong doorbell. The effect of the wielder's small black realm is way stronger and more troublesome than I thought. You are no longer in the wielder's small black realm, so there should be a solution to this. Thank you for worrying about me, Sister White Dragon. Oh, I am sure Senior White would remember me. The Immortal Feast is starting in 2 days, so he should be coming out of secluded meditation soon. I'll ask the group chat. Ping messages 9 provinces. Number 1 group. I am the little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. I want to see what Senior White would look like pregnant. Want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. Give it to me, or else. Thrice reckless Mad Saber. That weakling 7 was practically hanging on the verge of death when he got pregnant. If it was me, I would still be skipping and jumping about. True monarch Yellow Mountain. Can we not talk about pregnancy? Just thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Blank, has Senior White come out of seclusion yet? Ha? Why is my profile picture gone? And my nickname just says blank. Ping, I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. Hey, I just received a message from Immortal Fairy Bishwa. I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. Other than those from our world, there will be cultivators from various other worlds attending the immortal feast. Thrice reckless Mad Saber. It looks like it'll be a big feast. The spiritual energy tide is approaching, so everyone is getting restless and ready to move. Blank, the veiling effect of the wielder's small black realm is so powerful, even my account information is gone. Ping, venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue. Will there be cultivators from other places in the universe that's not Earth? I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. I dunno. I am that little white crane at the edge of the earth's end. Wait, we can ask 7. The Spirit River Sioux clan is a longtime sponsor of the Immortal Feast. Ignored. So this is what true despair feels like. I finally understand Scholar Drunken Moon's pain. 7 Thrice Reckless is about to make a breakthrough, so Eve been staying at his house to accompany him and studying saber techniques. He'll call in a bit to ask. WOS True Monarch Rain Moon, you're living together with Thrice Reckless? Oh, no, I can't hold back my right hand. I really want to draw a yaoi of you two now. WOS True Monarch Rain Moon Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Sioux Clan 7. By the way, does anyone still remember my cute junior? Blank, Senior 7, you still have an impression of 16? Ping Sioux Clan 7A? Who is this fellow Dioist? When did you do this new person, Senior Yellow Mountain? Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. I didn't. Maybe they were added by one of the other administrators. WOS True Monarch Rain Moon, I didn't add anyone. Venerable 7th cultivator of true virtue, neither did I. Eve finally been noticed. Ping. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. Before we kick them, let me do a divination to see if they have any fate with us. Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire. I downloaded a divining app recently, and it's pretty accurate. Let's kick them, let's kick them, boom, let's kick them, let's kick them, let's kick them, let's kick. Tap, blank, Senior Yellow Mountain, stop. It's me, Tyrannical Song. Blank, my nickname is blank because I am in a state similar to Scholar Starry Star right now. When the bright moon appears, who are you calling Scholar Starry Star? Young Master Phoenix Slayer Tyrannical Song? As in Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar? Young Master Phoenix Slayer Lel Heb Novel. Tap typing quickly and aggressively. Crap, isn't Tyrannical Song the one who got everyone pregnant with his Demon Sage speech? Ping. Blank, the horrific Demon Sage who made countless cultivators pregnant is my cute junior? There's no way. Sioux Clan 7, my junior can't possibly be this uncute. Blank, Senior 7, the junior UFT about is 16, not me. Thrice Reckless, do you have any more invitations? I gave mine to another junior. He'll sell it to you at double the price. No problem. Anyway, break time is over. Let's get back to grinding. Wait. I have a question to ask Tyrannical Song. Messages ping 9 provinces number 1 group Thrice Reckless Saber fellow Taoist Tyrannical Song, would you happen to also know which fairy maiden I am failing to recall? Thrice Reckless Saber, she is someone very important to me, but I can't seem to remember her anymore. Blank, are you talking about Fairy Skylark? Blank, I think she left to find you. Thrice Reckless Saber, I am not sure if the one IFT is Fairy Skylark, but if what you said is true, then I am relieved. After wrestling against the Her World's Fat Ball for control over Lied Painy Cucinac quite in. 2. Her old body is currently being occupied by the Fat Ball. The newborn Skylark has returned to the main world. I don't even want to imagine what kind of chaos would come out of her meeting Senior Thrice Reckless again. Ping. I am being ignored again. For now, let's go search for a hotel to stay in and hope that Soft Feather and 16 wake up before the Immortal Feast starts. Yes. Skeeler Starry Star, are you planning to attend the immortal feast, Scholar Starry Star? Shall we go together? The hotel clerk kept feeding me every few seconds, so it was impossible to get a hotel room. Song Shuhang's room wish I've got no choice but to sneak back home and lease my own room. I feel like my head is splitting open. You're finally awake, soft feather. Your body got possessed by the Heavenly Emperor while we were on the road of the trial. And that's the story. The Heavenly Emperor has left your body, but you should double check to make sure nothing is wrong with it. My body seems to be fine, but the ghost spirit we caught together is gone. The contract is still there, but I can't contact it. It's as though our connection was severed. The ghost spirit? Severed. I know. The Heavenly Emperor must have borrowed your ghost spirit. Something similar happened to me when my ghost spirit was borrowed by the lustrous scholar. Wah, Senior Song, our ghost spirits are truly ill-fated. Don't worry. Long as the contract is still there is still hope for getting the ghost spirit back. Fired up, yes. We will surely get our ghost spirits back, Senior Song. I think you might jinxed me, Senior Song. My spirit ghost contract just split into 4 pieces. Your ghost spirit was seized by the mighty Heavenly Emperor, so it doesn't make sense for that to happen. Shuhong, what's happening in the main world? Here? Nothing's really changed. Due to the will of the heavens changing, many passages have opened within the universe. Oh, it's a secret sound transmission from Senior White. And the next spiritual energy tide is soon to come, so many cultivators are getting restless. It's nothing new. Nothing has changed? Then how come the current wielder is no longer in auto mode? Nothing has changed? Then how come the current wielder is no longer in alto mode? Secret sound transmission, what? The timing is too coincidental. Could it be related to the Heavenly Emperor and the ghost spirit that she stole from Soft Feather? Secret sound transmission, wait. The Heavenly City Project. SCRI, after countless trials and errors, it's finally done. The wielder of the heavens will completion plan, the Heavenly City Project. Although the ancient Heavenly City was destroyed, the Heavenly Emperor was reborn, and the wielder of the heavens will completion plan isn't over yet. Is HDI scripture prota is necessa executio pro. The protagonist will create the Heavenly City integrated with the path to immortality and use it /to complete me, the wielder of the heavens will completion plan? Are you shocked? To think his angle fragment could transform into an independent entity. You are truly worthy of being a creation of the third wielder of the heavens will, however, from now on, you belong to me Kalat Srini. Secret sound transmission, yes. You see, I entered the dreamland of the Heavenly Emperor recently and found the current wielder doing experiments on a fragment of the divine ghost. TSK, how tenacious. Alas, it is too late to put things right. Secret sound transmission. I am keeping such a low profile that I am basically invisible right now. Keep a low profile for now, Shuhong. A storm is coming to the main world. Senior White, I've transferred the wielder's small black realm version of the disposable flying sword that you wanted me to get from the main world, Senior White, in my Lotus Heart world. I consumed a bit of its power, though. Nebnovel that aside, Senior White of the main world said that he wants to see you very well. Tell him to choose a time. I am hungry, Senior Song. Can we go get food? Oh, sure. Let's sneak out and find something to eat. Man, I can't believe I have to sneak around in my own house. Russell the waiter FT about you as soon as you ordered, and they turned around. How terrible. I am glad we could still buy food at the stalls, since they do face-to-face transactions. This chicken wing wasn't easy to obtain. I shall savor it. Watching something while eating is the lol peeb novel moral iteries her greatest form of enjoyment. Alright, I shall watch. A rebroadcast of Demon Sage Tyrannical Scholar's speech. Wait, what? Senior Song, if I become pregnant after watching your speech. I see web novel. Does that mean you'll become pregnant with your child? Player. Cheater. I don't want to be targeted. Please watch your words, soft feather. Scum. Trash. Technically, the impregnating gaze is performed through the scholarly sage's eye. So it would be the scholarly sage's child? You know what, just focus on eating your food, okay? Nebnobble blah, turn off that video. Bite. Oh, that poor chick. Can we help you? Nothing. Please continue with what you're doing. How can I eat with you staring at me like that? Every world in this vast universe has its own rules and customs. The residents of this world hold a different perspective on life than I do. I must get used to it as soon as possible. Senior song, I think she's a cultivator from a Norent world. Beast Realm cultivator Sage Monarch Marianson. One, I think so, too. Judging from her attire, she's probably from the Beast Realm and is a bird-type cultivator. I guess that's why she was watching us eat chicken wings with such a sad gaze? Because in her eyes, I am eating her kind? Ding, I apologize, I shall leave. Ha? Monarch's aura? Profound sage tyrannical song. Demon sage tyrannical scholar. It is an honor to meet you, demon sage tyrannical scholar. I have been looking for you. Eh? You've been looking for me? Why is she blushing all of a sudden? Is she thinking about my demon sage speech? Stop blushing and tell me what you want already, it's getting awkward. There was once a sage who cured countless residents of the beast realm when they were infected by the evil energy of the her world. He used the black horse branch as his base. I have been searching for that sage, but the residents who were cured by him could no longer remember his name. It was truly inexplicable. Fellow Daoist tyrannical song, I heard that you know of a way to dispel the evil energy of the her world. Is that right? Yes. I am that sage you're looking for. Oh, how wonderful. This is not a very suitable place to talk. Could you follow me back to my temporary residence, fellow Daoist tyrannical song? Ned, let's go to a rental bookstore instead. They are quiet, and there is one nearby that I frequent. After you left, fellow Daoist tyrannical song, the people of the beast realm began to look for ways to dispel the evil energy. However, they could not stop the spread of the infection. Inside the bookstore, the her world developed several new modes of infection, and now even pills have become useless. May I ask you to teach us how you were able to dispel the evil energy, fellow Daoist tyrannical song? The beast realm will definitely repay you accordingly. I can't, since my ability to cure those infections is due to an innate skill. I see. One is born with their innate skills, and they cannot be learned by others. Wait, Shuhong. Tell her that you are conducting research on a medicinal liquid that can dispel the evil energy. This is the perfect opportunity to mess with that fatball's plans. I start on that research right now. Actually, I am currently conducting research on a medicinal liquid that can dispel the evil energy. It is almost complete. That's wonderful. If your research is successful, would you be willing to sell us the production method of that medicinal liquid? Well, let's talk about that when the time comes. Secret sound transmission, I wish you early success. Well then, please accept this disc. You can use it to contact me across worlds. Secret sound X transmission, very well, I taps it. Ha? Why am I in a bookstore? I must hurry to the immortal feast. Hopefully, I will encounter profound sage tyrannical song there. She's sten about me. Inov, look at this Anani Celio Kame. It was drawn by the head instructor of the Immortal Sword Pavilion, Daoist Priest Tai. It's a secret, I only learned about it because he is good friends with my father. What? He draws? The big. What? He draws? The big shots of the cultivation world sure have some interesting hobbies. About it because he is good friends with my father. Bookstore, however, he didn't do it as a hobby. The real reason he did it was for Fairy Sunset Snow. Her other suitors were always sending her newly released issues of, but Daoist Priest Tai was smarter. He decided to draw romance based on her preferences instead. Fairy Sunset Snow immediately fell in love with that, and then, right when the story was at its most exciting point, Taoist priest Taiyu went on a hiatus. What? He left the readers on a cliffhanger? Yep. Thus, Fairy Sunset Snow set out to find the author of the. She urged him over and over again to continue the story, which led to them continuously interacting, and eventually the two became Tao companions. What a formidable yet terrifying man. Out of love for Fairy Sunset Snow, he was willing to try his hand at something new and created common ground for the two of them to stand on. His efforts are truly commendable. I agree. In order to attract Fairy Sunset Snow's attention, who likes to read romance, he decided to become the author of one. What would you do if you were pursuing me, Senior Song? Me, pursue you? Based on my understanding of you. OVL Diet Hunt, I would create a lot of interesting and exciting places for you to explore. Would that be effective? Ah, you know me so well, Senior Song. Whoosh, that smile. The bubbly soft feather I know would never smile like that. Did she get possessed again? It doesn't look like she did, though. Am I just overthinking it? Oh, my. I didn't think you would notice so quickly, Senior Song. Nanch, WH. Crap, I was right. Soft Feather has been possessed again by the Heavenly Emperor. It has been 1,000 years, Senior Song. 1,000 years? Did you mistake me for slow-witted Song? Because I am not him. I know you are Senior Song. I have not mistaken you for someone else. You're not the Heavenly Emperor, are you? Whoosh whoosh PNIE, her temperament is completely different from the Heavenly Emperor's. Rest assured, Senior Song. I am not the Heavenly Emperor. I was able to come here thanks to the path of time. Whoosh whooshy, what are you doing? Her hand is freezing. Whoosh. It's been so long, but you're still just the same as I remember. Whoosh whoosh. Whoosh, the path of time? 1,000 years? Are you Soft Feather from the future? Whoosh, my time is running out. I am truly happy I could spend some time with you like this again, Senior Song. She dodged my question. Is it inconvenient for her to answer? Judging from her expression, though, I think my guess was right. Oh, 16 looks so small right now. Small? Does this mean 16 will grow bigger in the future? I have a question. You said we haven't met in 1,000 years. Why? What happened? That's because you went into secluded meditation and never came out, Senior Song. What? Really? In the future. Promise me you'll live well, okay? Nah. Make sure to go on many, many adventures, and turn this world into a more interesting place. Does that mean you'll be living a hard life in the future? She fell asleep. Her body temperature is back to normal. I jicked the kitey-eyed COCT. Feather has left. The future Soft Feather has such a different personality than the current one. She must have suffered. Yeah. It seems like the future me isn't living too well, either. I've barely done any secluded meditation since I started cultivating. What could possibly cause me to do it for over 1,000 years in the future? Senior Song. My spirit ghost contract just split into 4 pieces. Oh, you're awake. Don't worry. Long as the contract is still there is still hope for getting the ghost spirit back. Yes. We will surely get our ghost spirits back, Senior Song. Russ Ty Russell. Russell Russell. Russell Russell. Le Webnoy Fictiones start tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retire everyone, Senior White is still in secluded meditation. Still? But the immortal feast starts tomorrow. I hope he doesn't miss it. Is something on your mind? I am just thinking about how the future me has been in secluded meditation for 1,000 years. It is very common for cultivators to be in secluded meditation for 1,000 years or longer. Yawn really? Eve never been in secluded meditation like that before. Properly, that is. Would a man who had reached the 5th stage in 5 months need to go into secluded meditation? If you continue to advance at this pace of 1 stage every month, you may even reach the immortal realm by February of next year. AH. Did I wake you up, soft feather? Want to train together? What? It's the middle of the night, senior song. Wait. My body is strange. Collapse. What's going on all of a sudden? My body feels weak. My legs are sore, and my heart is palpitating. And my lower abdomen hurts a little. Aam lan mai. Period? No. I believe there is something in your dantian that is giving birth. Senior Son. Your stomach. My dantian? Giving birth? What the hell? Wait, don't tell me. It's my fat whale golden core? Fairy waiting for a promise, could you help me out? KNAL thank you. What? Are you live streaming my dantian right now? I thought you were going to help me. I've strayed. Bin P senior song, your whale core looks like it's in a lot of pain. Based on this old ones, this poor whale must be having difficulty giving birth. Why do you all look like you're enjoying this? Little Shuhong, is this fat whale your golden core? This whale is definitely pregnant with a big baby. Yeah, it's my golden core, which means it doesn't have the ability to give birth. Eve consulted the seniors in the group chat. Senior Yellow Mountain said to give it a squeeze. That makes sense. Your whale core has a mouth, so it's possible for it to spit out the baby golden core. What? You messaged the group chat? That's so embarrassing. L Webno. Notional, don't worry. I said that your golden core is pregnant, not that you're pregnant, senior song. That's good. But how do I squeeze my own golden core? Wish can you help me, fairy? Wish AMSH, are you actually going to help me? You are, right? I'll let you touch my golden core. Squeeze UGH. That hurts. Spit wow. You've given birth to a beautiful golden core with 9 dragon patterns, senior song. Doesn't this mean he has dragon patterns now? No, only the EBNO patterns on his NAL store first golden core are counted. Phew, I'm so tired. Wish. If he has 2 golden cores in his dantian, won't his dantian explode when he ascends to the 6th stage? Smack. The baby core just got smacked by its mother. EBNO. No, only the EBNO patterns on his man cell first golden core are counted. Smack, the baby core just got smacked by its mother. Nebnovel end stories pori. As a result, the saddened baby core has decided to run away from home. It moved into his dragon tail dantian. That's a good solution. With this, his second golden core will not affect his original dantian when he ascends to the 6th stage and his golden core becomes a spirit lake. HSIMS. I am brimming with energy. I am going out to run laps. Swoosh, don't worry about him. His body must be overflowing with spiritual energy now that he has 2 golden cores. Let him work it off. Senior Song just jumped out the window. There's never a boring day when I am with Senior Song. I never thought a golden core could give birth. Anyway, should we play rock paper scissors while we wait for him to return, Senior Turtle? You must be joking, young lady. With my flippers, I can only throw out paper. Neb novel. Are you looking for a thrill, young lady? Who are you? Yes. There is nothing more thrilling in this world than shopping, don't you agree? When you see the money in your wallet dwindling, yet you cannot stop yourself from spending more and more and more. Isn't it just exhilarating? Web novel. So, would you like to indulge? Senior Almighty Merchant. Yes. I would like To Dutch rude, ad well is a treasure that can make one's golden core pregnant. Excuse me? Make a golden core pregnant? There is such a thing in this world? Yes. We just saw it happen. What did I miss out on? My physique, as well as my capacity, circulation speed, and recovery rate of spiritual energy have all improved drastically. The golden core is only appearing now. Does that mean it just finished condensing? Swoosh, if the golden core inside my fat whale core has 9 dragon patterns, what's my level? Do I technically have an? Circulation speed and recovery rate of spiritual energy have all improved drastically. The golden core is only appearing now. Does that mean it just finished condensing? If the golden core inside my fat whale core has 9 dragon patterns, what's my level? Do I technically have in the golden core that my whale core spat out is the same one that belonged to the fat whale? Its birth was likely triggered by the scholarly gaze's impregnating gaze. I feel much better now that I've exhausted all that excess energy. Phew. Why did I come to the rooftop, though? Did I have something to do here? I think there was a reason, but Elle forgot. What am I here for? I think it was to meet with someone? Just a few more hours of flying, and I'll reach the site of the immortal feast. In Ebnov. I feel the aurus of 2 cultivators. Tyrannical song. Hello, old man. Why are you calling me daddy? Wait. Why do I sense the highest level of true holy light from your body? Where has our God gone? Please tell me, O Holy One. Holy One, why have we often our God? What are you doing? Stay away from me. Holy One, why have we often our God? Even his appearance has been erased from our memories. Our Lord. Has he abandoned us? True holy light. Wait. My defiant whale warrior gloves contain the holy light of the second wielder's creation, the Idpla. It looks like he's a believer of the Church of the End and mistook me for some holy one because of it. It looks like he's a believer of the Church of the End and mistook me for some holy one because of it. The Church of the End worships the Idpla as their god. Since it was thrown into the wielder's small black realm, it met with the same fate as me and Sufi Feather. For the devoted followers to fet their god. I guess it is pretty miserable. Time to mess with him. God did not abandon us. Toll web novel God is dead. What? Dead? Refuse to believe you. Does this old man have no shame? Why is he rolling around like that? Holy One, I don't believe our God would die so easily. All right, then. Do you want to summon him? Do you know what the cost of that is? I am willing to sacrifice my life for Fwoosh. Punika, those are the defiant whale warrior gloves, the 33 divine beasts combined magical treasure. You are an enemy. You deceived me. Hey, it's not my fault you're stupid. Just you wait. The divine beast department will fall soon. Webno, who are you? Is this an ambush? How despicable. When did you get here? How did I not notice? Eve been here. You're the one who bumped into me. Lies. How did I not notice you, then? EBNO. How dare you call me a liar when I am telling the truth? You're the one who bumped into me, you bastard. Release me. I must go save my lord. No. Drung whirl. The universe hiding sleeve? Senior, are you in the tribulation transcender realm? Ebnovel Maitre CZ. No. It is not the universe hiding sleeve, but a minor spell that shrinks an object or person and then seals them. I will teach him a good lesson first, and then release him. Drunk, there is no rush. May I ask if you are also heading feast, Senior? I was forcibly sent here by one of my magical treasures, so I supposed I have a purpose to fulfill first. Lol Hebnovel, what was it again? What a conscientious man. Wait, I also came here for some reason. Could it be? Can I Scholar Starry Star are you plans to attend the Immortal Feast? Scholar Starry Star Srail we go together, when the Bosht Mosh appears who are you calling Starry Star? No way, I don't even remember sending that. Are you? Scholar Drunk Moon? Yes, I am. I am truly touched that you remember my Dao name. Yes, I am. I am truly touched that you remember my Dao name. No worries, me too. How curious. I am sorry, I can't believe IFT that I was supposed to meet up with you. Be no vel. Drunk ITS not your fault. I am actually in a special state right now where my presence is basically non-existent. I understand your pain, my friend. Friend. I knew you would understand, Scholar Drunken Moon. That's why I wanted to travel with you. I can't believe IFT about it. It's alright. We remembered in the end. You're in? Nope. People will remember me when they see my sage name, but it's only temporary. They fet me again as soon as they turn their head. The snow falls to I see. The north wind F blows. Vasta and boundless T I believe that. I would no longer have to suffer like this if I reach the 8th stage Profound Sage Realm. You're invited to the Immortal Feast recipient, Profound Sage Tyrannical Song Date, October th, location, White Dragon Mountain Secret Realm and White Dragon Ocean CIT. We look forward to your attendance. Sincerely, Southern Longevity Sword Sect. October th White Dragon Ocean City Swish Swish Swish. FWIPAH. / Nebnovel. Hey! You bumped into. Did I bump into something just now? Soft feather. That Alira concealing blanket only reduces your presence even more, you know? Ha ha ha, it's fun. I just wish Senior Almighty Merchant could have sold me their cloak. This blanket isn't quite as good. I boop 2 of them soul can give one to my father later. OVEL rates nice fun? You think being invisible is fun? Drunk. Fast is rigged ahead. Swish. Swish indeed. Every Immortal Feast is a rare opportunity for the Anizer to publicize their. Wow. This entire secret realm is being used for the Immortal Feast? Longevity Sword White Dragon Mountain Secret Realm. It looks like the Longevity Sword is hosting this year. They've gone all out. Eb Novel. Beepta's #1 group Tired Yellow Mountain who wants to retray everyone. Senior Wheat has come out of secluded meditation. Fairy Lychee HES right on time. The Immortal Feast is about to baiga. Height Sage, where are you sitting, Shuhan? I'll come to you. Blank? You still remember me. Senior White? What of course, why Woolen why is your username showing a blank? I knew it. I knew Senior White wouldn't be affected by the wielder's small black realm. I have no idea why, but I was right to place my faith in him. Webnovel, it seems like the two of you had quite a few adventures while I was in seclusion. Ha! Senior White. You got here quickly. Look, everyone. It's a sage. La Webnover wish. Korit Sage Monarch Enchanting Dream from the Ancient Witch Bloodline. She's so cool. Sage Monarch Enchanting Dream. Sage Monarch Enchanting Dream. Has the first sage in 1,000 years arrived yet? Sage Monarch Enchanting Dream, an elder of the Longevity Sword, not yet, but Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song will surely come. Please take a seat first. Shine, another sage has arrived. It's Sage Monarch Wintermelon. His entrance is quite grand as well. The other sages are all unique in their own ways, but I want to see Sage Monarch White. I wonder how Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song will make his entrance. I am really looking forward to it. Why is everyone so flashy? It's almost our turn. Should we show off too? I am looking forward to Senior Song and Senior White's entrance. Indeed. Did you obtain new magical treasures while I was gone, Shuhong? I wold Likito see. Okay, I'll show you. Swish 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 I'll go with this set. Tyrant Wild Boar's Ram. Open the path. Impregnable Holy City. Go. Whoosh whoosh. Virtuous Lamia. Play your cheen. Fairy Dharma. Harmonize with your song. Bra Abnovel Holy 8 Prot Mayans Clang. Up the flashiness to the max. Indeed. Did you obtain new magical treasures while I was gone, Shuhong? I wold Likito sa. Whoosh wow. This entrance is insane. It's Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song and Sage Monarch White together. Kush Lof web novel. They're all 8-stage magical treasures. How extravagant. How blinding. Why are Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song and Sage Monarch White together? It's ruining the image. I can hear you, whoever said that. Welcome, Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song and Sage Monarch White. Hello, hello. Please come with me. Senior White seems interested in my combined magical treasure. This combined magical treasure is quite similar to my own. I believe I would get along well with its creator. I want to take it apart and study it. It would be nice if I could have another set like this for myself. Swish the body would be bigger, and no weaker than the sun? Yes. I can already see it. Swish 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 alright. I shall make it. Ha! Why is my combined magical treasure changing? I didn't give it any orders. Scoosh swish. Is it because of me? Swish swish neb novel what? Senior White, you can control my combined magical treasure? That doesn't make sense, though? Whoosh whoosh 33 Divine Beasts combined magical treasure ND form. Unquenchable Raging Setting Sun This is a completely new form that Eve never used before. Whoosh. Neb novel boon. It's so hot. I feel like I am going to melt. Wow, Senior Sun's combined magical treasure can change forms? Why is the cultivator I imprisoned in my Liniverse hiding sleeve suddenly trying to get out? Drun its the signal. A second sun has risen. It's the signal. The signal from my lord. Hey! Get back here. Sitter. Our lord has not abandoned us. Please, accept all of my spirit stones. Is he setting up a formation with those spirit stones and talisman papers? What is he trying to do? Stop the spirit stones. Level those talismans contain the power of space. Creak to think he was able to open a gate to a divine kingdom. Something is coming out. Clatter. It's here. A Suda deity with a snake's head. What is that mechanical metal heart for? Go on, heart of the Lord. Senevel wish our Lord will return with the ascent of the second sun. And when that time comes, all of you shall perish. Iwashanese L. Whoosh according to that person, I just need to set lip the formation and push the heart toward the sun, then our Lord will be resurrected. That heart doesn't seem like an attack, but why is it flying over here? Your sun is sucking out my spiritual energy like crazy, Senior White. Then you should recall the combined magical treasure. Whoosh whooshy. Where did the second sun go? The metal heart has its target. What a pity. The second sun is actually my magical treasure. Secret sound transmission. Why did that fool activate the formation in advance? Oh, it's Senior White's voice. Has he been watching? Secret sound transmission. I told him to keep quiet and only activate it when there are two suns in the sky. That fool is not reliable at all. Could you snatch that metal heart for me, Shuhong? Senior White is the one behind all of this? Could it be that the second son is actually referring to that pet mini-son of his, You Are Busy T? If that's the case, then You Are Busy T was mistaken as the son from my combined magical treasure. What a mix-up! Wait, Senior White. I need a moment to recover my strength. UP Secret Sound Transmission TCH. Here, take these pills for your heart aperture space. Aconian. I'll let you borrow my no. Pet, You Are Busy T, for a little bit. Yes, sir. I'll get that metal heart back for you as compensation for unknowingly ruining your plan. Whoa, these pills are so effective. My spiritual energy was instantly replenished. Why did they turn my skin darker, Thaush? Oh, whatever. I'm on a mission. Wish. You Are Busy T. When you hear me say go, freeze the movements of the Suda deity, got it? Order registered. You Are Busy T is ready. Lel web novel. I'll let you borrow my no. Pet, You Are Busy T, for a little bit. That's the 33 divine beasts combined magical treasure. You're from the divine beast department. You despicable bastard. How dare you deceive me into believing your magical treasure was the second son? Oh, no. If thus entire secret realm will be impacted. Am I going to die? I just wanted to enjoy a good meal here. Return. So powerful. As expected of Sage Monarch White. We're saved. I love you, Sage Monarch White. Now, You Are Busy T. Go. Order confirmed, orbital strike sent toward coordinates. Attack has been executed. Shine. What's going on? Why can't I move? Aichna completed. Whoosh whoosh they never used this eye technique combination before. I'll have you be my first test subject. Impregnating gaze. By using the special eye technique launched by the scholarly sage's left eye, the target will experience a 9-month pregnancy, as well as the pain of labor, once. Embryonic gaze. Embryonic gaze, a transformation spell that Song Shuhong obtained in the demonic tribulation space. It has the power to forcefully transform the target into their embryonic appearance. Your demon sage tyrannical scholar. No. Darn it. You got me pregnant again. I'll never five you. Less web novel. Wish wish smile, what did you do to me? My body. My divine kingdom. Shama. Merged into a tree? Shara. Was he a plant-type deity? He didn't look like it. What the? It's blooming. Smama. It bore fruit. Sma. The buildings inside the fruit look like they were built during the ancient era. I should ask Senior Turtle about it. Do you recognize this place, Senior Turtle? Why, those are the canteens from the ancient heavenly city. I used to eat there often. That Zelda deity dropped a fragment of the ancient heavenly city. When I was sending Dowdo off on his wedding day, the Suda deity with the flaming eye that I killed also dropped a fragment. It seems like the divine kingdoms of the pseudo-deities are closely related to the ancient heavenly city. TCH, IT looks like the snakehead Suda deity didn't suffer any actual damage. He's already starting to recover. So what the heck does this combination skill do? Strip the target of their ancient heavenly city fragment? No. Your combination skill has the power to plunder the wealth of the target. Although the item that you get is randomly selected, it's still quite a nice skill. Oh. I am pretty lucky to get a fragment on my first use, then. Iwishi. Hey, race the metal heart you wanted, Senior White'll send it to your Black Lotus space through my heart aperture space. Okay. After I finish examining it, I'll give it to your busy T to use as a new core. Curses. I can sense an even stronger Elira nearby. I can't afford to stay here. I am leaving. Now that it's over, let me get the situation straight. That follower of the Church of the End believes that his god is dead due to the Idpla being trapped in the wielder's small black realm, and so he created the metal heart, which he intended to use to revive his god. Senior White took a fancy to the metal heart, so he tricked that follower into attending the immortal feast and told him to wait for the second sun, which is actually your busy tea, to appear. Senior White's plan was to draw the metal heart to the sun and use a grand formation to seize it before giving it to your busy tea to use as a new core. I see. Thebnov. Ha! That follower ended up screwing over his church even more. Ugh. Why do I suddenly feel so sleepy? What's wrong, Shuhan? Catch. Is Senior Song okay, Senior White? Eve checked, and he's fine. I believe he has entered a state of enlightenment and cannot be reached. I heard from the others that the secret realm has been surrounded by the followers of the church. Let's ignore them and take our seats first. Everyone from our group chat has arrived. Within Song Shuhang's dragon tail Dantian. Isn't this the golden core that my whale core gave birth to? I mean, spat out? It seems that Eve reached the point where I can start painting on my golden core. But why is it my small golden core and not my large whale core? Brush, is it not time for my whale core yet? Let's begin the painting. The first image that comes to my mind is myself wearing armor, with the impregnable holy city in the background. Swoosh. Swoosh, I web novel and then. The things that left the deepest impressions on me during my cultivation journey so far. My main attributes are lightning and fire, so I definitely need to add those. And heavenly tribulations. All kinds of them. There's one more space left. The eye of the Idplay it is. Done. Done Ewush web novel. Phew, it's finally complete. The process of painting on the golden core is the same as strengthening and enhancing it. Kimmerl with this, the solid gold core will transform into a violet gold core. After that, the final phase of the fifth stage is attaining the lustrous golden core. Gleam, my small golden core stopped changing at the violet gold phase. I still need to add the finishing touch, the final stroke, to my painting. But I can't do it just yet. The final stroke is something that requires fate. I wonder how much time has passed since I entered this state of enlightenment. I'd better leave and focus on the immortal feast first. I reckon it's about to start. Shine. 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 Let the grand, long-awaited immortal feast begin. Whoosh. The immortal feast has started, but 16 is still sleeping. Isn't it about time she woke up? Hopefully, the delicious aromas from the feast will wake her up. Greetings, fellow Taoists. Those of you who are under the age of will compete in a series of duels, and the winner will obtain our special dish, the head of the winged king whale, as their reward. Stam. Schwa now, we will use a magical treasure to measure everyone's ages. Fish. What's that? It's the light of appraisal that can identify one's age. It's very accurate. I hate it. A woman's age shing the magical treasure is only specific about the ages of the young guns under years old. It marks them with different colors depending on what age range they're in. Web no. Saint. Why does only Senior White get a rainbow? Does that mean his age is a mystery? Sparkle wow. What is Senior Song's color? It looks a little confusing, but it's black. And Hallie on Lai C. Black means he's between the age of and. Holy crap. You're Tom. On he profound sage tyrannical song isn't even years old yet? Tyrannical song Venton sage shine. You look so cool right now, Senior Song. I can totally imagine I am years old. My name is Tyrannical Song, and I am years old. I look forward to your guidance. Tyrannical Song shet you if I offended. You and some wow, feel free to come at me. Wait. It's being. Come. Me. I was just trying to liven up the atmosphere. I didn't think your sage and demon seals would broadcast it. Ha ha. I want to dig a hole and bury my seals 6 feet linder. I'm so embarrassed could die. Stop messing around, fellow Taoist tyrannical song. You're frightening the young guns to tears. How could you be only years old when you're already a sage? I didn't expect you to have such an interesting personality, tyrannical song. I look forward to exchanging blows with you later. I really am years old, though. Nobody believes me nowadays. Shuhan, I sense the Elira of a mirage dragon nearby, be careful not to eat it later. Let's go. For the delicious whale head. V. The creature that is said to be born between a snake and a pheasant? Are you saying immortal fairy Bishwe cooked one into a dish? No. The mirage dragon I am talking about is related to the flood dragon race, and they specialize in mirage illusory techniques. They like to transform into various delicacies and let people eat them, but they don't die. Instead, they become like parasites inside the host's body. Using their mirage arts, they create an illusory world where they can satisfy all of the host's wishes. In that process, they acquire a type of energy required for their cultivation. We may be able to borrow the clam dragon's powers to wake 16 up. It sounds like they would get along with Senior Thrice Reckless. They would be able to show him a world where he could die and not die at the same time. Can you find out which one is the Mirage Dragon, Sister White Dragon? It is very close by. But I cannot tell which dish it is exactly. Moreover, there are too many dishes here. This dish is called the Great Migration of 100 Beasts. It is made from a combination of 100 different ingredients. I believe it is delicious enough to make your taste buds explode. Please have a taste, everyone. Delicious. The different kinds of meat. 8 calf loving in my molin. It feels like 100 beasts are stampeding on my tongue. Wow, both my tongue and stomach were conquered with just one bite. Immortal Fairy Bishwe truly deserves to be called the best immortal chef in the cultivation world. As the saying goes, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Sage Monarch White will be mine. Hee hee. Your cooking skills have reached yet another realm, Immortal Fairy Bishwe. Delicious. Meower. It was so delicious that Phoenix Slayer has started meowing. I want to get married. What did you just say, Senior Phoenix Slayer? Please go into more detail. This is breaking news. Why did young Master Phoenix Slayer say such a shocking thing? The truth is... Meow. Meow meow. Yes. Ahoo. You're completely right, young Master Phoenix Slayer. Whoosh meow meow meow. Finally, I can show off my greatness. Hello, everyone. You may not recognize me right now, but that's alright. From today on, my name will be deeply imprinted in everyone's minds. Nice to meet you. My name is Scholar Drunkenstar. Whoosh, what the heck is Scholar Drunkenstar? That doesn't sound right. This is exactly what I wanted the 9 provinces #1 group to be like. Thrice Reckless, Copper Trigram, and everyone else are sharing their cultivation experiences with each other and talking about what we've learned throughout our journeys. This is so nice. There's clearly something wrong with everyone. It feel bad for Senior Yellow Mountain. It looks like the Mirage Dragon has appeared, and it's affected everyone. Indeed, and you won't be able to hold on for much longer either. Pa. This is... Who are you? Why are you in this desert? It's the guy who said, Little White, when your hair reaches your waist, will you marry me? Greetings, fellow Taoist. I am Tyrannical Saber Song 1, and I do not recall why I am here. Tyrannical Saber Song 1? What an interesting name. You must be lost. Would you like to follow me to a nearby oasis? I can introduce you to Little White while we're there. We Mirage Dragons are masters at uncovering the wishes and dreams of other people and helping them realize those wishes. I am the most powerful Mirage Dragon, as well as the chief of my clan. An older dragon like me has the ability to dig deeper into the desires of a person. Let us see what you're hiding deep within your heart, fellow Taoist. When I first experienced Senior White's illusory reality, I thought that the young man in green robe looked really similar to Senior White. Now, the more I look at him, the more they look alike. I am back, Little White. Let me introduce you to my friend. I met him in the desert just now. His name is Tyrannical Sabersong One. Ooh. Little White is just ahead of us. He has to be super cute to make this green-robed young man ask him to marry him. Flutter, he looks exactly like how I imagined Senior White would look as a child. He's definitely Senior White. But Senior White once mentioned that he liked to wear a green robe and owned a white horse when he was younger, so is this Senior White or Senior White? I wonder if he'll be able to see what happens after Little White's hair reaches his waist. You're so beautiful, Little White. You're blind. Shine. I am not blind. Don't you agree that Little White is beautiful, Tyrannical Sabersong One? Why am I getting dragged into this? Yes. Right? So, Little White. When your hair reaches your waist, will you marry me? Rustle, rustle. Bustle, here it comes. How will Little White, who looks like a younger Senior White, respond? I don't want to. That's such a plain and boring answer. Wait, is Little White a girl? Little White might look the same as Senior White, but they have completely opposite temperaments. Did I misunderstand? Does Little White have a greater identity than I thought? Allow me to fulfill your wish and satisfy your curiosity, fellow Taoist. The truth will soon be revealed. Do you also think I am beautiful? Then, when my hair reaches my waist, will you take me as your bride? Ha! What is going on? Why did my mirage world collapse? Shat. Gotten. We overdid it. What do you mean, fellow Taoist song? Are you referring to yourself or me? I am referring to the both of us. Web novel. Something grabbed me. Splut, is it Senior White or Senior White? It looks like he's really angry. From today on, you will be my pet. No. Squeeze ah. Don't squeeze me like Thaytime Iantiona. It's Senior White. Now that he has made the chief of the Mirage Dragon clan his pet, he's going to deal with me next. Toss'll be taking this Mirage Dragon with me. You can keep the Dragon Pearl. That's it? I thought I was a goner for sure. NAIT, Senior White. Can you let me out of here before you leave? The Mirage Dragon is gone, but why is the Mirage world still here? Whoosh whoosh. Whoosh swish swish. Swish, what's going on? Why am I getting attacked all of a sudden? NML, thankfully, I can't die while I am inside a Mirage world. I think. Why are you here, Shuhong? Just stay there until I get rid of this giant whale. Swish. Ha? Okay. Is this your Mirage world, Senior White? Not quite. This is an illusory world, and the one who pulled me in here was not a Mirage Dragon, but this giant whale. Whist. Wish I was quite interested in this illusory world. Ha? It was this whale that pulled you in here? What is it planning? It wishes to possess my body, of course. It doesn't have one of its own. Stab. Stab. It seems like this giant whale had a fortuitous encounter in its life that allowed it to master the ABAL/tie of a Mirage Dragon. Unfortunately, IT targeted the wrong person. Its life will end at the hands of Senior White. Mirage Dragons are able to construct a mirage world based on people's inner desires. Through them, they can acquire something called mirage energy. That is what I am most interested in. I've almost grasped the structure of this illusory world. Wish with my knowledge of this illusory world, I should be able to create a magical technique with the same effect. For now, the basic structure can be made by initiating the structure of this world. And then from there, you'll need to create a map of the dream. Inouche. As expected of Senior White. There is no magical technique out there that he can't understand and replicate within a minute. Flutter's simple illusory world is complete. However, there is still something missing. Perhaps I should capture a mirage dragon and study its body structure before I proceed. Wish. I have a dragon pearl on me that might be of use to you, Senior White. Oh. It's worth a try. It just so happens that my meteor sword is lacking some accessories. Will you sell this to me, Shuhan? Shine, you can just take it if you want, Senior White. There's no need to pay me. Return. Fwish. I was wondering why I suddenly got pulled into this illusory world. Was I sent here just for the purpose of presenting the Dragon Pearl to Senior White? Web novel. Not bad. Using this Dragon Pearl as a core will make up for my shortcomings. Twang. I will give the giant whale's monster core to you. It happens to be equivalent to the Dragon Pearl. You can either find someone to turn it into an external core and use it for yourself, or sell it to a desperate fourth stage spiritual emperor. But I don't have any use for it. Flumter, it feels too wasteful to make it into an external core. The giant whale was pretty strong, so its monster core must be worth quite a bit. You'll just hold on to it for now, Flutter, alright, IT is over now. Let's return. Every golden spot of light is a mirage dragon. There is an entire clan of them here. They've satisfied the guests' desires and gained the mirage energy they wanted, so they're ready to embark on a new journey elsewhere. Oh, you're awake, 16. T had a liddy. Mirage Dragon, help out. Yes. Shuhan? Why are you so tanned? I almost didn't recognize you. Hello, Sage Monarch White. We are from the Snow Mountain Interstellar Express Delivery Company. The space shuttle you ordered has arrived. Would it be convenient for you to come over and pick up your item right now? It's the side effect of some pills that I took. I am going to look like this for a while. Oh, your express delivery service is really fast. Give me a moment, you'll be right there. You've gotten stronger again, Shuhan. Wished my realm has improved a little, but my original golden core hasn't changed. I am still at the beginner level of the 5th stage. I am going to receive a delivery, I'll be right back. I'll leave my clone behind to help himself in my place. Oh, no. Senior White laughed. Something terrible is going to happen. Back, Senior White. Did you fed what transpired when we were inside the scholarly faction's Golden Lotus world, and you suddenly had to leave, Senior White? We were wiped out by the fat ball over and over again. With my main Boda's spatial abilities, it shouldn't take more than a few seconds for him to return from picking up his package. Moreover, Wait. Shuhan. Do you think my main body will abandon me? /webnovel 2 don't think he will. Regardless, I think it would be best to move everyone to my heart aperture space first. Heart aperture space just in case something happens. This is the 4th dish. Hey, Immortal Fairy. You set that up with the Mirage Dragon Clan, right? The last dish was called Great Migration of 100 Beasts. I assume the appearance of the Mirage Dragon Clan was deliberately planned, right? Hey! Hurry, before it's too late. No one will notice you, even if you shout. Ha! When did you get here, 16? I've been here. Ha! Why is? What's wrong, Soft Feather? You look shocked. What did you call me just now, Senior Lychee? Soft Feather? Oh, right. What is your Taoist name today? Did our lack of presence reach a peak, and then the effect was removed? Could the disaster this time be related to our presence returning? Both 16 and Soft Feather have regained their presence, which means the effects of the wielder's small black realm are wearing off, and the Idplo will be released soon. This heavy sense of crisis I am feeling is probably due to the IDPLA's imminent release. Moreover, Senior White's main body has yet to come back. That only confirms my guess. Everyone, please evacuate to Shuhong's heart aperture space, and bring along anyone you know. Hurry! What happened, Senior White? Subnovel. Senior White's main body suddenly left to pick up a package, and he still hasn't returned. Please evacuate quickly, everyone. Senior White's main body has left? No wonder my heart feels so heavy all of a sudden. FWIP, we could rest assured about joining the immortal feast because Senior White came out of secluded meditation. Who would have expected him to leave in the middle of the feast to pick up a package? Inside Song Shuhang's Tuta Norcher Chand. By the way, we need to get immortal fairy bu all of you, please try to move as many people in here as possible while I bring her over. With my spatial abilities, escaping shouldn't be a problem. Alright. They'll try to persuade some of my Taoist friends to enter. Senior Song, Senior White's clone has the same special attribute as his main body to attract fortune and fend off misfortune, right? If his clone has gone to get immortal fairy Bishwe, leaving us here alone. What does that mean for us? Does that mean this space isn't safe anymore? Calm down, everyone. Just stay put in my heart aperture space for now, and I'll move you to a safe place soon. Clone, get to the kitchen, as quickly as possible. Hopefully, Senior White's clone hasn't yet left. Eve Kalite you. ACNN. The pain from my clone being destroyed was transmitted to me. Web novel. Beam, I was right. That's the clone of the IDPLA. Fortunately, I upgraded my heart aperture space enough to be able to avoid its attacks. Eve already locked onto you, no matter where you escape to, they'll be able to find you instantly. You're mine. FWIP2 can't move. I am stuck between my heart aperture space and the main world. You whip. Aims. I am finally out. EWIP at Skylark, who was possessed by the fat ball. You again? Scram. Smash Webnov. You again. Boom. Such terrifying power. Sage Monarch Tyrannical Song's clone was destroyed in a single attack. Fellow 7th stage venerables and above, please come and help us set up a defensive formation to protect the other guests. Everyone else, please sit down and meditate. Do not look directly at the Her World energy or the burning holy light. Triumphant smile, you are mine, profound sage tyrannical song. Tell me everything you know about the scholarly sage. Where is the part that I lost? Die. Stump. You let him escape, you fat ball. Who are you calling a fat ball? Die. Kick. Crap. The hand of the current wielder has appeared. It seems like the amount of power we're using has exceeded the limit of this world. Web novel. If we continue, we'll be sent to the wielder's small black realm again. Whoosh. I'll let you off this time, but the next time, I will annihilate you. Vungsh wish. Enjoy this fireworks display as my farewell gift. Crack. My spiritual energy is running out, but we must hold on. Lol WEBNG. Meteor sword. Twir. VE. Twirl. Slam. White. No. You're not white. You're only a human cultivator from the main world who looks like him. Lol Webno Veli Twirl. Crackle, since you have the same appearance, I will kill you. Trackle Whirl. Whitetail Whirl, feel the pain. Fall, and become a demon. Skyfall. Oval. The secret realm is about to collapse. Hurry and evacuate. Don't get sucked into the chaotic space. Anyone who hasn't mastered spatial abilities will get torn to pieces. How are we supposed to leave when the place is like this? We're dead. Unfortunately, with my spatial abilities alone, I cannot take everyone away at once. The number of people Shuhan can move into his heart aperture space is also restricted by his strength. There's a limit to how many people we can save. Swish over here, Senior White. Senior White, try to get as many people as you can into my heart aperture space while I keep the fat ball occupied. Whoosh. Profound Sage Tyrannical Song didn't die. Oh, how powerful he is to still have a trump card in this situation. I am looking forward to our duel on October th. Wait. But why do I have a duel with Profound Sage Tyrannical Song on October th? When did that get scheduled? Don't just stand there. Move quickly. You've finally come out. Crackle, what is that cloak you're wearing? Hee. You see, this cloak. When you, Senior White, and the IPLA were engaged in a three-way battle. You were captured by the hand of the current wielder and locked inside the wielder's small black realm. However, IT wasn't actually Senior White who got captured. Instead, IT was a shell of his body. Whoosh, after everyone was thrown out of the wielder's small black realm, I obtained the outer shell. This layer of skin, outer shell, is equivalent to an exoskeleton armor. Putting it on allows me to wield Senior White's power for a short amount of time. Whoosh. Whoosh, it's finally time to put it to use. Hall 8 Dragon Power Technique N. Whoosh, with Senior White's exoskeleton armor draped over my shoulders, I can feel a steady stream of power surging into my body. Clean, I am bursting with power like never before. Bring it on. You do look very impressive, but there is something rather awkward about seeing the majestic ancient holy apes holding scholarly. You do look very impressive, but there is something rather awkward about seeing the majestic ancient holy apes holding scholarly scriptures in their hands. Done. Hey. Let me take this up another notch. Come out, impregnable holy city. Done, don't fret about. It's finally my time to shine. Senior Scarlet Heaven Sword. We need to go all out this time. This one strike contains the forces of Senior White as well as the Scarlet Heaven Sword. It should be enough to stand up against the power of the fat ball. After I execute it, they'll quietly retreat into my heart aperture space. The flames will hide me, so it's perfect. Smirk, Heavens and Earth Exchange. Fucker flicker fucker crap. She got me. Fwoosh, this is the Her World Realm's unyielding throne, as well as my personal domain that eBay been utilizing for the past 10,000 years. Darn, my plan failed. And Harrow thought I could show off for once. Not even White can barge in here at will. This place is like another Her World within the Her World realm. It's also my lair. Inoosh. Fwoosh, you are the first human being to ever come here, Tyrannical Song. Oh, yeah? Should I be honored? I can't connect to my heart aperture space anymore. How am I going to escape this place? This place is the fat ball's lair. The energy of Senior White's exoskeleton armor is limited, and once it's exhausted, I won't be able to use it again. Eve got to get out of here quickly. If you dare to call me fat ball again, I'll kill you. Ack. Mind-reading techniques are the worst. If you obediently answer my questions, I will give you a chance to escape. Fwish, this is the only way for you to leave the unyielding throne. Even White cannot save you here. Wow, it's Senior White's main body. What interesting energy. I could research the methodology of this place for years upon years. Huh? Who is that man? What took you so long, Senior White? There was an issue with the space shuttle they sent over, and it had to be returned. Still, didn't I leave my clone behind in case something happened? I didn't expect you to encounter such great danger in the short time I was gone. You must have a constitution that attracts disaster, Shuhang. Ugh, I can't even deny that. I am sorry, Senior White. Each and every one of you white bastards disgust me to no end. W/SH will reverse your time and turn you back into a fetus. Swish. Some. Wish wish. Senior White. The 9 dragon patterns on my lifebound whale core reflects my true self, but when Senior White looked at his 9 dragon patterns, he saw a painting. There's no telling what he'll turn into if he continues to lose time like this. Will he turn into a fetus? Or a painting? Ha! Why did an illusory galaxy appear? 2. What the hell is that? Using time reversal is within my authority as a Her World ruler, and the consumption should be minimal. So why is the Her World energy in my body flowing out like a surging river? What is this? Not even the Her World ruler recognizes this? That large, mystic hand. I am being oppressed. Other than when I fought against White, this is the first time Eve experienced such a strong sense of crisis since I came into being. What took you so long, Senior White? Ugh, I can't even deny that. I am sorry, Senior White. Remains LLL mobilize the power of the entire Netherworld realm to cast a lethal curse on it. Die. Splay SMAT. SPLAU. Forcefully reading one's memories will cause the sequence of the memories to scatter. I didn't want to use it, but I am running out of time. Show your memories, now. FWIP crap. The fat ball is trying to read my memories. Swish. IA web novel bomb. He dispersed into smoke. Is it because of that huge hand of smoke? Poor poof poof. Swish. It's as if hest his mind. Humph. Even if you're made from the same smoke, you're still far weaker than the huge hand. Signish curses. The smoke can disperse into infinite small particles in an instant and avoid physical attacks. Ugh. It's endless. How irritating. Shield. How pillars of ice Song Shuhan became like this after the huge hand touched him. Is it contagious? How do ordinary beings acquire a body of smoke and lose their minds when they're exposed to it? My ice pillars were made from Her World energy, and the seal on it was formed with my power, yet they were easily swallowed up by the smoke. What in the world is this smoke made call? Krukal I Wernavel Crackle Humph. Do you think he'll give up? There is no being in the Her World realm I can't deal with. This slash carries the will of the Her World realm. Die. Crockle. Crockle. Slash. Anywhere that it slices will die completely. Even if you try to heal yourself, you. Ha. Ha. My golden whale core is feeding me the giant whale monster core Senior White gave me last time. The monster core transformed into a ball of rainbow colors and is healing where my body was sliced in half. I grew a new pair of kidneys. Have you regained your senses? I am okay now, Mr. Fat Ball. However, you've taken a great chunk of my memories. It's fine, since you've got plenty of time to recall them. Come into this space that I specifically prepared for you. It's a place devoid of all energy. ID rather not. Senior White is back. I can't believe it. Not even my most lethal curse, derived from the power of the Her World realm and so powerful that it can only be cast once a year, was able to kill him? His strength is impossible. Lel web novel. Are you alright? Yep, I am perfectly fine. I lost my kidneys, but I got new ones already. Who exactly are you? Although you're much smaller, your temperament is disgustingly similar to that of the white lenoid. Reach. Now, I shall attack. Nabbin. How could this one blow strike such an overwhelming sense of fear in? It's the power of eternity. Whoosh, it has to be. Nothing else could humiliate me to this extent. Gam, what exactly did I reverse time on? A wielder of the heavens will? Someone in the Her World realm is wearing my skin. I'll go take a look. Womb. This seems to be the place. I can sense the remnant auras of the Fat Ball, Shuhan, and the Human White. Most of the defensive formations here were destroyed, probably by Shuhan or the human white. Thanks to that, I was able to enter with relative ease. The fat ball must put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to create this place. It's just its style. It seems to be empty, though. I don't care what it is, but long as it's something the fat ball treasures, Illinois sees it. Clatter rise. What a great harvest. Clatter.